Okay, so we are going to keep going through our dungeon here. Yesterday I had to kind of stop us halfway because my dog needed me. So we just unlocked the dark vessel as well, so that's been cool to try. Okay, chat, I don't mean to alarm anybody, but this is the wall boss from Trials of Mana, is it not? Fuck off. Are they really gonna make me do this again? They really brought this boss back? No way. Is it as bad as it was in Trials of Mana? They literally brought back my most hated part about Trials of Mana. Okay. I literally hated this boss. Is it so weak to water? Oh, I think this lip gloss gotta go in the garbage. This is empty. I had two of them sitting here because I was trying to use up every last drop, but anyway. Okay, does Palomina have a water skill? I have ice, but does that count? Let's see. Hold on. Wait. I think it's under moon, spike freeze. Okay, I guess it's got to be that because otherwise I feel like it's just ice. I don't see ice smash or spike freeze. So, okay. We'll just have to try whatever we can, I guess.
We have arrived. The book we need should be in here. The disaster prophesized for this region may have something to do with the presence of monsters in the Tome Spire. But how inspired is it for Passagian to have utilized such misfortune for his own purposes? Zenoa is a sight to behold.
Okay.
Now is not the time for observation. It's time for action.
Purposefully putting monsters in his place is a bit extreme.
I don't think this monster will go easy on us.
No, I don't think so either.
My gratitude. Submit. Does anybody have water?
Wow, I'm just getting my ass handed to me. Why can't we use... Oh, wait, right, we're not dead yet. I was assuming Palomina was already dead.
This poses a problem. My gratitude.
Can I please target a different enemy? It is saying critical, but look at its health. Chat, look at all of our health. Why is my targeting all fucked up? Oh.
Criminy! I can't keep my footing!
Spinning room? Incredible.
No, this is not incredible! This is dreadful! This is a terrible boss! Oh my god. Palomina is getting dead. She's gonna die. Oh my god. Wait! Oh, I'm dead. I am upset. Ray, thank you very much for the 19 months resub. I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. I feel like this has done nothing. I have no idea. Where is Val? I found him. I'm dead. Shoot. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, he was like stuck in the roof there. This is a lot. Great, thanks again for that resub. I really appreciate it. Do I need to kill the ads first? Is that the problem? This boss literally sucks. Morley's dead. He didn't even revive. I thought I used it. Well, I've got no NP.
Does this help?
So I think we're supposed to stand on here for this. And then this gets turned around. So, oh, what the fuck? Hello? That feels like that was BS. I can't stay on top of the boxes because what the fuck? It like knocked me off. Uh-oh. Oh, oh. You know, I'm seeing all the crits, but this guy still has so much health. I guess his ability is kind of useless on this boss because he's on the wall. Or not? I don't know what just happened. You too, Dale, you too. Chat, what just happened?
Interesting. Very interesting. Yes. After extracting the requisite essence from the components, the saturation level should be... Yes, I had not even begun to think of that technique. Passagian was truly a genius.
Once the substance is soluble, we will have the compound, correct?
Indubitably. Then finally the crystallization. It's all right here. The key to our success. The methodology is flawless, but the information is outdated. I believe with some adjustments to the necessary ingredients...
I see. It should be possible to procure these provisions.
Should we be having this conversation in a monster nest?
Careful, Morley. One might say you sound jealous if they didn't know better.
Jealous.
I'm not jealous. Let them talk about weird science experiments all day for all I care.
Fine, fine. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Eureka! I believe I have struck upon a method to weaken Delphos.
And that method is what exactly?
But first, I must consult with Bon Voyage. While I discuss the finer details with him, you must gather the ingredients necessary for the elixir.
Okay.
Ingredients? What ingredients?
I must be off. Palomina, explain it to them.
And
Look
there
how
he
cool
goes.
her outfit is.
Do not worry. I know what elements are essential to the execution of this endeavor. Shall we?
I guess. I thought that the elemental break wouldn't work though, because isn't it supposed to like suck an enemy to us or push us to the enemy? Wasn't that what it was supposed to do?
There are 3 ingredients that Aish would like us to acquire. First, the croak of a frog. Next, a striped egg, only laid once every 1,000 years.
Oh, that's gonna be
Finally,
easy
the
to get.
fur of a chatty cat.
That's a tall order. Where do we find all that?
Didn't Aish and that other guy talk about all this junk earlier? You know, when Val was looking for the support post.
Right. I did hear some mention of stuff like that. And I wasn't tuning out the conversation, at least.
I think we'll be able to find all of it right here in La Grazzo.
Aish ordered us around, then hightailed it out of here. Though I guess we are the ones asking for the favor in the first place.
Palomina, I had a question for you.
Uh-huh.
How would you describe your relationship with Aish?
Do forgive me for forcing you all to toil at the behest of my associate, and with hardly a hello from Aish himself. I suppose that I consider him my trusted tutor. I quite admire his capacity for learning and his passion for attaining knowledge. At times, Aish comports himself like a mature intellectual, and at others, I confess, I consider him like a brother brimming with curiosity. But perhaps what I most appreciate is that even after my ascension to the throne, Aish treated me the same as always. Yes, he is a close companion of mine.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
Does he
like
have a
that.
crush on Palomina? I mean, I don't blame him.
Morley, you should have asked to talk to her in private or something. Give yourself some alone time, you know?
Your plight has stirred the muse within me. I think I'll write a song about you. Don't worry, I'll perform it for you first.
What are you two going on about?
Please accept my apologies for any affront that Aish may have afforded. I should have warned everyone about his abrasive nature.
There you go again, acting like the big sister. Come on, everyone. Let's hop to it. If we split up, I bet we can find all these ingredients in no time.
We split up? Why would we do that?
That's 3 ingredients we need for the elixir. We should be able to find them in the area. Better start looking. Hey, don't give me any trouble!
Huh? Oh, no! Get it off me!
Karina, wait! Don't move.
Is that the egg? That seemed too easy. Obtain the striped egg.
Don't see an egg like this every day, that's for sure.
I thought that they said that the egg only got laid once every
Now drop
1,000
it.
years. I felt like it was way too easy for an egg that only gets laid once. Is that the one they were referring to? It must have been. Oh, they're cute little tadpoles.
Oh no, it's getting away! Palomina, Morley, the frog's croak is coming right at you! Heads up!
Pardon me. I am sorry for that incidental imposition.
Why are they? Where does romance come from all of a sudden?
Oh, no. I should apologize.
You're going to Texas, Wickman? That's exciting.
Morley and Palomina's faces were bright red. I hope they didn't catch anything.
Remember, I hope they didn't catch anything?
It's fine, Francine. I'm sure you were mistaken. No, I'm not. I'm sure I saw a ghost. You just weren't paying enough attention. I was so. I think what you saw was probably just a scholar from the archives hidden by the fog. Quit being such a scaredy cat, Francine.
It's the Merchant Sisters again. They show up in the weirdest places.
They have to go where the customers are, don't they? Though it doesn't look like they're selling anything at the moment. Let's see how chatty we can entice these kitties to get. How can you be worrying about ghosts when there's a whole new market to explore? Remember, Father would be disappointed if we gave up because of silly ghoulies. Easy for Mewtwo to say.
Mewtwo? What is this, Pokemon? Just kidding.
Scaredy kitty cat. Did somebody order some chatty cat's fur?
Thanks, Julie.
Okay. I know that they had that little, like, intro scene, but I feel like it wasn't even touched upon for, like, a really long time. I don't know.
Okay.
Feels a little weird.
Fur of a chatty cat, the croak of a frog, and a striped egg. That's everything. Good work, everybody.
All that remains is to return the required items to Von Voyage.
So where is this Von Boy Who's-Its?
Oh,
That's
I
him,
remember.
isn't it?
Von Voyage is the person who gave me the Giant's Fork. Let's go talk to him.
Okay.
Time to pay Von Voyage a visit and drop off these ingredients.
Oh, nice. It actually let me jump down. I was thinking there was going to be an invisible wall up there, but it allowed me to do my
Sorry
thing,
to
which is
intrude,
great.
Von Voyage. We've, got a request to ask of you, I guess?
Took your time, didn't you? Aish already told me all about what you fellas are up to. I have finished the necessary preparations, so leave it to me. I know the fastest, neatest, and bestest method. Remember, use my inventions at your own risk. What good is genius without a bit of danger? Come, pass the components for the torpedo to me. Oh, that's what I
Torpedo?
named it. Clever, don't you think?
I guess? Every time I read my legs, I think of the guy from SpongeBob.
I see you have all three. Now it's my turn. This little beauty will solve all your problems. And if it doesn't, no returns or refunds.
Hello?
There. That's one completed torpedo for you.
It's so small. What is that gonna do?
I can finally get Hina's core stone back.
Okay, wait.
Yo.
Can I understand how we're going to do that? We don't even know what that thing does. It's going to weaken him, but like how? You know what I mean?
Inventing is full of trial and error, but that doesn't mean making mistakes is a waste of your time.
I guess so, Stu.
A
power of
mountain
friendship.
past failures is a testament to your conviction. You learn from it and move forward. It's easy to abandon your efforts and stop trying. What's hard is continuing to do what's necessary for you and yours.
Okay.
So don't give up.
I don't think we were going to, but thanks. Oh yeah, that was
torpedo
yesterday,
looks
yo.
dangerous. Hopefully it's enough. I better get it to Aish soon.
Oh, I think my buffs are gonna fall off. But I'll wait, because I think I'm not fighting stuff right this second, so... oh, wait, I want to go this way. Yeah, I get that vibe too. I get that vibe for sure. I only played it for a short amount of time. About an hour.
Congratulations on your success. You took your time completing the experiment, but better late than never, I suppose.
Well, sorry.
Please give me the Corpedo.
It's right there. What do you mean?
Yes, quite intricate. A prime example of Von
Pick it up.
Voyage's handiwork.
So, what do we do with it?
Delafos's power is sealed away together with the Benevodon at the top tier of the Tome Spire. That is where he will appear, so that is where we must head him off. With Corpedo in hand, we will lie in wait until Delafos arrives. We then use our secret weapon before he has a chance to revive the Benevodon.
But if he
Having
revives
reviewed
the
your fighting
Benevodon
capabilities
first,
thus far,
then
I
what?
believe you will have no issue ensuring that the man comes into contact with the Corpedo.
What's supposed to happen when Delafos touches it?
Thank you.
Upon contact, the device will disperse a toxic deluge. Though it will not kill him, the pain should be at an untenable level.
Okay, that's
slowing his
fair.
advance.
Golly, that does sound dangerous enough to qualify as banned knowledge.
Indeed. Why, that ancient text described the original Corpedo as capable of destroying an entire battalion in minutes.
Whoa,
But it,
be careful with that
it's not
thing.
the same as Delafos, you know?
No kidding.
Thank you, on behalf of the Alms, for all your assistance, Master H. We are in your debt.
Wait until after the mission is deemed a success before you thank me. The Corpedo may not even work.
That's what I mean! And we're gonna go in there, and what if he races the Benevodon and it doesn't work? Then what do we do? No, I don't think I ever played that. Metal Pony? No, I don't think I've heard of it, actually. Not quite, yo.
However, time is of the essence. Let us make haste to the top of the Tome Spire before Delafos beats us to it.
What? Already?
Would you rather wait? Every moment we waste is an opportunity for Delafos to regain his power. Now is the time to strike.
Now's the time to strike, but we don't know if it's gonna work, so good luck. Oh, he came to us.
No, it can't be. Delafos? Here? You were supposed to go for the Benevodon.
More bumbling attempts to interfere, I see.
I had not calculated for this. Stay back!
Uh-oh.
You.
But why is no one going for the thing on the desk? Ah, okay. Did this work? Doraemon, thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate that. For
4 years
months.
already, wow.
Thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day so far. Happy Wednesday.
Cerulia.
Who? Who's Cerulia?
Heart. My Cerulia. I will never surrender.
Oh,
Cursed goddess. How long must you make me suffer?
Delafos. You were once lauded as a hero among men. You received the favor of the goddess of mana, wielded her weapon against the monster menaces, and saved the world. Why oppose her now? Please tell us, what is it that you wish to gain? What could the annihilation of the goddess of mana possibly accomplish?
I do not answer to pests like you!
excuse me. Palomina is not a pest, sir. My day's going well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, the colors and the artwork are so pretty in the game.
He got away. Hina, I'm sorry.
He just keeps apologizing. How do we
Telephos
do
was
something?
meant to head for the Tome Spire. I had it all planned out to the minutest of details, and yet...
Uh-oh.
Don't look now, but Telephos already woke up the Benevodon of Darkness.
He just
I
left!
know this wasn't the plan, but we gotta go to the Passagian Tome Spire now.
Please! Wait. Take me with you. Please.
What?
Guys, he's reminding me of somebody from Pokemon. I think it's... Is it Cecilia? Because the hair?
Did you think we'd leave you behind?
No, but if you refused, I would stay.
So now you're willing to listen to reason. Did that fight knock some sense into you?
Cynthia, maybe.
I
think
don't
it's
know. Apparently, I know nothing. I have accumulated knowledge from all corners of the world. Yet I do not understand this feeling. But I think you are the key.
Thoughts?
It's okay. You can come with us, Aish.
Cynthia.
You're our friend, right?
Yes.
I was close.
Friend. Thank you.
There you have it, Master Aish.
It's just the hair. All I'm saying is the hair.
Dilafos
I'm not
still
saying
has enough
personality or
power to
anything.
unleash a
Jeez.
Benevodon after that? We gotta
Cat's
stop
getting
it before
upset.
the scholars in the archives get hurt.
Like, I don't know why I thought it was like the name was Cecilia and not Cynthia. That was like in my brain, it glitched. I already went and looked at these, but just double check, I guess, before we leave. Yeah, looks like there's nothing new here. Did I have... Oh, I already used all the serums. Okay. So...
Let's plan our next move.
Yeah, it feels like forever ago. I don't think that I put a vessel on Jule, I realize. I don't know why I didn't. Probably do that for now, maybe. I don't know, actually, Detonator. Maybe that's why I got confused. I love the trope of the heroes formulating a concept of a plan, then surprise, the antagonist is suddenly there. Yeah, we definitely got knocked on our butts there, for sure. So, that wasn't very good.
Let's rest up.
Let's rest up, apparently. I think... Do I have to go north here? What is the map telling me? I mean, I guess. I hope I'll be able to go back after this, because I would like to go to the areas that I was in before and, like, see what I might have missed with the 2 new elements I got, because I haven't backtracked since. Oops. When it's full, you can hold the elemental vessel button to use the elemental break as long as you unlock the ability. I know that there's 1 charge and then 2 charges. So is it the second charge?
When I first attempted to
I don't know, Planet X. I'm actually not sure.
enter the Passagian Tome Spire, I found myself overwhelmed by the monsters within. After you arrived, I assumed this was the perfect chance to try again. With the Soul Guard and Alms protecting me, I would be free to search the Spire to my heart's content. I called you friends, not out of feeling, but to gain unfettered access to the knowledge within these walls. I used your kindness.
What an asshole.
But now that I stand here, on the eve of battle with a Benevodon, I find that I want to prove myself useful. I am not here for books. I am here to help my colleagues. It took me this long to realize it.
Hard to believe that arrogant scholar from before has made such progress.
Arrogant? Come now. I would say discourteous at worst.
Rip.
I am so glad to see you both getting along. Friends must fight a common foe, not their fellows.
Yep, we're all one big happy family now. Come on, Val, Julie. Let's leave him to it.
Yes,
Okay.
sirree. That is the aura of a Benevodon if I ever felt one.
Does the Benevodon of Darkness actually make things darker? I can't see a thing.
We don't know where it might be hiding. Be on your guards.
So what, I'm just supposed to go through this whole temple again to find it?
You have some pep in your step, Palomino. What about Mari, mate?
Precisely. I am relieved to see their association take a more amiable turn.
I can teleport? Should I fight though? Maybe to get some XP? I don't really know how worth it is, but I would love to see my map. I think I'm supposed to go this way. It's essentially Monopoly money. Wait, what do you mean? I gotta go this way, maybe? I feel like I've only seen like an episode or two of Overlord. I haven't seen enough.
Val, allow me to congratulate you on that stirring display of martial aptitude.
You mean against Galen?
It resisted because it's the same element, but at least we did some damage with the strike.
Yes! I'm unstoppable!
Nice, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Oh, is that what you meant? Okay, sorry, I didn't know what you meant. If you're ordering stuff online, but I can't really pay for stuff online in cash, I guess. Oh, it's here. I'm like, which way am I supposed to be going?
The Corpedo wasn't enough to take down Delafos.
As expected,
What a name.
a hero of legend can withstand more than most.
This is his
Torpedo.
hatred of the goddess to fuel his power. What a sad source of motivation.
I will be your opponent.
I liked the first season of Sword Art Online, and then I stopped liking it because it got a little too, like, incesty for me. But I did like the first season before all that stuff happened. Before they ruined Asuna's character.
We triumphed together.
That was her name in the anime, right, Asuna? She was so cool and badass in the beginning, and then they just, like, took everything cool away from her. Yeah. I don't know what happened there.
You seem to enjoy taking jabs at others, Ace. Like to see people squirm. Is that it?
Squirm? Hardly. I have no firm opinion about purposefully annoying people for the sake of it, though I do find conversations with Morley particularly entertaining.
Aha! So you are
Would Delafos be close to where the Benevodon was sealed?
Hard to say. He might not even be in the archives anymore.
But
Don't say
then,
that.
What am I gonna do about my promise to Hina? Gotta keep moving forward either way. Now's not the time
Oh,
to
that's
give
cool.
up.
Yeah, I guess I kind of gave up before even checking that out. Okay, I can check right after I kill these guys. Oh, or I died first. That's fine. You know, if you want to use the item that I asked you to use, that would be great. Instead of just fucking standing there! I'm pressing a button! Why does the AI just not listen to me? Why?
Luca. There's no need to be so frugal.
This isn't Pokemon! I don't have badges to acquire. I literally pressed the button 2 times and I had the characters just stand there so they could use the item, and they didn't use the item. Why? Sorry, what ability was I looking for again? Celestial something? Celestial Burst? Is that the one? Also, I think I might actually... Oops. Put that... here. That's a shortcut. Where do I go now? This way? Yeah, I feel like it's a little ridiculous. Oh shit, I gotta heal.
Stand clear. Stand clear.
I'll carry on from here.
I have been summoned. Here.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little silly that the AI is not like fully controllable in that sense. Like, I should be able to pick another person to use an item, you know? Maybe it's an animation that gets interrupted. Maybe you're right. Oh my god, I used those items for nothing.
Our next plan.
Save right here. That is true. I mean, I'm always nice to the AI. It's true. I just, in this case, I feel like maybe the game devs did it a little dirty, you know? It's a little slow to cast. That's okay.
Maybe items and could this be?
Chalice of Tomorrow? Who is that supposed to be for? Aren't the chalices for getting more moves? Oh no, abilities. Okay. I don't really know. Trials? Yeah. I don't know. I know Trials was really responsive when I tried to do stuff. Sorry, yes, it is a new outfit. We unlocked it yesterday at the end of the stream. I played Visions of Mana for about an hour yesterday after our raid stuff. That's already on somebody. I had... Maybe I'll just put Moon consecutive cast on there in case, and... I don't know. Sure. I don't have any fancy ones really right now.
We can be at ease here.
Yeah, I think that the ring menu is throwing me off because I just finished playing Trials and it's a different button and I keep pressing that button instead.
Stand clear.
Uh-oh. I would say it probably is. I kind of have to look at them all again to like really decide, but I do like it a lot.
Spire.
Okay, so where's the Benevodon? All I see is a lot of nothing.
Strange. This area looks different from the archival descriptions I've read. See that large stone tablet over there? If I remember correctly, and I do, there was no mention of this being broken.
Okay. Maybe the Benevodon broke it after it was set free?
The rooms on the left and right seem to have something to do with this.
As with the entirety of the archives, this tome spire is governed by the powers of the elemental of darkness. Perhaps the vessel may be of some use to us?
Might as well find out. Not like we can find a Benevodon that isn't here.
Well, I
Which
guess...
way should we go? Left or right?
They all look the same to me. You decide now.
Well, why are there 2 thingies above me? I guess I'll go this way first.
Stand clear.
There were...
You
I don't know what...
here on
Hello?
your own, Ish?
Oh no. I never made it this far into the Tome Spire. I shudder to think of what might have happened to me if I had.
I wanted that thing! Oh, that's so mean.
This power.
knockback. I have knockback resistance, sir. Okay, so that move's not the best against these guys, I think.
We should outfit ourselves with new equipment and accoutrements.
I like the scythe a lot that I have on right now too. I think it matches the outfit very, very well.
The spirit's strength. I feel the spirit's favor. What wondrous where could this be?
One thing I wanted to quickly check was actually the elemental plot. Well, we still don't have that many points yet. I might hold off. We have to go around and do some exploration now that we've unlocked some things. So maybe if we do that, we'll be able to unlock more there.
Now we just gotta do the same to the other one. Let's give it a try.
I want to know what I'm supposed to be doing for the blue circles in the middle, though. I see there's one that's supposed to be above me, but like I don't see it. This chat. Maybe I'll just do the other side first. I don't know. How to kill flies? That sounds kind of scary, actually. Is there a fly problem in the office?
I will take this.
It does look really cool. I was trying to decide, like, if I was gonna build one of the costumes, which one I would build, and it's kind of hard to... It's hard to know. Because they're all so cute.
Assist us. I feel the spirit's favor.
There's a fly and wasp issue in my city. Flies are common at the moment, but I killed the wasp in the office first thing. Damn! The DLC one? No, I hated that one. I didn't like that one. I think I would, Quickman, but I don't know. I know. It's always about cosplay in my brain.
For one to gain knowledge, another must forfeit it. Loss for one. Achievement for
Oh, we fought this guy in Trials of Mana as well.
Zabel Far, I presume.
Seekers of wisdom. Darkness will return you to the void.
I'm sorry. One thing before we actually start this fight. I feel like this year there have been so many games that we've played that have had jesters in them. Maybe I'm just thinking about this as Trials and Final Fantasy IX, but like, I feel like the jester motif has been like used in quite a few of the games that we've looked at. Maybe just two. I can't remember any other ones, but those ones really stand out in my mind because they weren't that far apart. You know what I mean?
Sinister silhouette. So this is Zabel Far.
They like to make
What am I supposed to use this
The
for?
Benevolent is sure to be no match for this convoy.
Our attack just now.
Right trigger to use the elemental vessel. What was I doing there?
May provide some insight if you use it on the wall.
I don't get it. Oh, was it? Maybe that's why I'm feeling like it then, I guess. It's weird because it keeps telling me to use it here, but then I feel like nothing's really happening when I do. Hey Lazy, how's it going? I'm stuck in that animation trying to get out. Let's try using this. Uh-oh. That's so rude. I was casting. understand this. Didn't we have to kill these guys like really close together or something? Like if the health was down on one, didn't the other res? I can't remember. Oh, it pulls on a platform. That did not feel like that was what was going on. I was wondering, so it was like an environment button. Well, I hope things get better, Lacey. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing okay.
True form. Prepare yourselves.
Okay. Well, why did their heads come back? One! Wait, what the fuck am I? It's not. Chat, this is so janky. I'm trying to use the elemental vessel on the right trigger prompts and it's not letting me. It keeps defaulting to like using the skill and I don't want to use the skill. Like, I'm confused.
It is faltering from that fatal blow.
I think that's not what I'm referring to though as they're lightning. I see that they're lighting up, but this is not what's supposed to be happening. This is actually using the vessel as opposed to using it in the overworld. This is using it in the battle, but it's the same button, so it's not triggering the right thing. Even though I'm facing the item, it's not actually using that item. Do you know what I mean? And correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but right trigger is the button that I use in battle when I press it once, and then I'm supposed to hold it to press it twice. I can aim with the right stick? It won't target the elements though. It only targets their heads. So I don't understand how I am able to aim. Oh my god. And like when I do this, it doesn't do anything? Like I get that this is the one, right? Like this one's highlighted. Oh, I thought I had to press the jump button for some reason. But what is this even helping me with? Like, what has the platform even doing for me? I'm stuck?
Time to get to work.
Please fucking use the item that I'm telling you to use. Thank you. is it only hitting one hit now? Why? Is it because... Can I interrupt something here? Oh, okay, I see. I see now. I mean, I guess I can try and do this again, although I feel like it's kind of pointless, but... Oh boy. What is going on? Jesus, this fight is like, it's something else. I guess I probably should have used that on somebody else because they're probably all resistant to that. Ew! Okay, we got one guy down, 2 guys down. What is our little friend down there doing? I feel like they're not helping us very much. Oh, I see. That makes sense, I guess.
You forced my let this power. Keep your chin up. My thanks.
I'm assuming they're gonna res. Yup. Oh. Oh wait, I need to be caught. This fight is brutal, chat. Now he's already... No, no, no!
It is faltering from that favorite place.
Are they for real, you guys? I don't have any chalices left after this. heads are dead, right?
That's our advantage.
I got this. Time to get to work. This is your end. Tremble to dust.
Only in darkness is embraced.
There we go. I figured the class deck would have been better to use on a different class other than dark because they're resistant to dark. So that was a good move, I think. I am happy I switched. Okay.
I cannot
Thank you,
believe
chat.
it. We defeated the Benevodon of
Remember
Darkness.
what did you do, Aish?
More like the Benevodon of dumbness.
Like, hello? What's the fairy doing here? Oh.
Insightful curator of Lagrazzo, Aish, by the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Olm of Darkness.
Oh.
I did not foresee this result. You must be mistaken, Fairy, for the Alm of Darkness has always been a scholar of such profound intelligence that none could compare.
Allow me to enlighten you.
How's it going, Shade? You're looking dusky as ever.
I like Shade's design.
Jule, let us leave the pleasantries for a later time.
I wasn't
Aish
actually
of the
expecting it, but I
Lograzzo
guess I
Dark
should have been.
Archives. You have been hampered by your search for knowledge without intent. However, through these recent experiences, you have known ignorance, camaraderie, and a thirst for understanding. Such traits are befitting of an Alm.
Okay, that makes sense.
I am sorry it took so long to appoint you. Shade just couldn't make up his mind until the very end.
Yeah,
These
blame
decisions
Shade.
are made with much deliberation, discovering truth within the darkness of doubt. I am not immune to indecisiveness, elemental though I may be. Aish, see that you fulfill your duty as my Alm.
I thank you for the honor, but I find that I am perhaps not as moved by this cause as some of the other alms on this pilgrimage.
This
You
guy
are
sucks.
not alone. The citizens of Lagrazzo care not for the prestige of the title.
That being said, I am proud to hear that my endeavors have garnered your praise. If you will have me, I would see the alms duty through to the end.
Well,
That was a bust.
Yippee.
Not that I want to fight a Benevodon and Delafos at the same time. But still.
We know one thing for sure. If Delphos is trying to regain his lost powers, he's probably headed to another kingdom as we speak.
When Delafos ran off, he said something that sounded like Cerulia. I may not have all the particulars in my memory, but the name does seem familiar. The personage was a character in a play. The Radiant Playhouse Toratio periodically produces productions of this sort. One of the performers may be able to shed some light on the Delafos situation. The man himself does not seem willing to listen to us. Therefore, it is up to us to gather more information on our own.
Sounds like Teratio is our next stop then. Maybe we can even meet up with the Alm of Light.
A scholar informed me that the final Alm has not found their way to the capital. It would behoove us to confirm their condition as well.
The faster we leave for the Radiant Playhouse, the sooner we'll know what's really going on with Delafos and this Cerulia.
Please continue your journey without me for the time being. Eventually, I will join your pilgrimage.
Eventually?
Oh, you wish to stay?
I have not exhausted the archive's data on Delafos and the remaining Benevodons yet. There are still ancient texts I want to reference.
Understood. Then let us go our separate ways for a short while. But we look forward to your continued companionship.
Likewise, this is not the last you will see of me. After all, we are friends, are we not? I shan't soon forget. The Radiant Playhouse is on the island of Lorimar. May your travels be safe until we meet again.
Okay.
Shall we give Vuskov a call and get a ride to Lorimar?
We'd be lost without Vuskov's help. I gotta thank him again.
Have you heard of the Dane slaves? What the fuck is a Dane slave? It's said that anyone who touches them will be cursed for all eternity. I must know if this is true or not. But alas, I'm no fighter. I'd likely be killed before I could test whether the curse is real. What should I do? But there's a thought. If someone's stronger than I were to fight the Dane slaves, you there, you look pretty strong. Perhaps you're also brave enough to investigate the curse of the Dane slaves in my stead? Sure, why not? Skyla is 30 out of 69 from Pokemon. Oh, are those like your girl crushes? Are those all chick characters from Pokemon? Is that what I'm looking at? Nice harem, he says. I'm dead. There's another side quest I can pick up, and then it looks like the quest is actually up top. I do, yeah, but I'm just picking up some stuff, so I don't want to pop them yet. After many years of studying, I finally got my dream job as a scribe. For my first task, I've been put in charge of organizing some reference materials in the Passagian Tomb Spire. But when I was working late the other night, I caught sight of this demonic monster lumbering around the halls. It's not unheard of over there, but I still got a fright. I can't possibly do my job knowing that the demonic monsters could be sneaking up behind me. I'd like you to go to the Passagian Tomb Spire and get rid of everyone that you can find. How about it? Okay, so I'm back here. Oops.
I have been summoned.
So, what am I supposed to do? Defeat the demonic monsters that roam the Passagian Tomb Spire. After a frightful encounter... All of them? And this one says Dane slaves. Well, this is where I am. This is the spot. So, I guess I just have to kill stuff that's in here. Can I actually see? There's no teleport on that level anyway, so I guess I'll just run through. Hey. I don't know. I think it's an enemy name, but I don't really... These, apparently. The sword one. Wow, those are truly annoying. No, it sounds like it's just little sword guys. Time for some new gear, but there's no new vendors, so we'll likely have to wait on that one. Oops. Also, chat, thanks so much for sticking around through my full playthrough of this. I really appreciate it. I know I've been working on it for quite some time, and it's a little more of a niche game, so I really appreciate everybody chilling out and getting to play with us. Oh. Maybe I should use MP to kill. Maybe I should actually use...
poses a problem.
Why didn't it fucking heal me? I literally was trying to heal for the last, like, million seconds of the fight.
It's useless to run. That's the last.
My thanks.
I've got your back.
I will take over.
I can't even control my own character, apparently. So dumb.
Stand clear.
You're metaphorically here. What does that mean? How much do you think I would have gotten around to this game? Oh, I know. Trust me. It's like, there are so many games in my backlog as well. I feel like, oh! I wasn't paying attention. That was my bad. There are so many games in my backlog that I feel like I have a hard time getting to them too. Especially with all the new games that just keep coming out, right? Like,
Stand clear. A bearer of bountiful blessings.
are there no more game slaves?
Let us finish this fast.
Why do I have a question. Why do I keep taking damage after that initial hit? I don't think I understand why. I don't see a debuff, so I just don't understand why that happens to Palomina. That's been a pretty consistent thing in the last, like, few areas, and I don't really get it.
My body feels sluggish.
Yeah, I thought... But I don't have that many. But I guess I only have 3 anyway. Put that there for now. I'll just keep 1 on there. The thing is, I keep... What does the chocolate do? 250 HP. This is all HP. And then the oil was... Oh, it's only 100. Okay, so maybe I'll set this instead. I don't have any more res items, so I have to buy more.
Stand clear. Stand clear. Stand clear.
That's fair, Stu. Yeah, I guess that's fair. That's true. That's true. Speaking of, I should probably put some on.
Does this help? Here. I have high hopes.
Here. We have 1 quest coming up in front of us here. Whoa. You know what? Can I get close to an enemy before?
Spirits will answer our call. Release your power. Moving.
Was that not the... Oh, that was the quest. Okay. So then...
Thank you.
Are there any more Dane slaves in here? Or like... What?
This trick of teleportation is truly terrific.
Can I go back to the beginning and do that again? Like fight those guys again? Because I still have to do like 5. I wasn't seeing any more where we were going. Hopefully these ones respawn by now. This cactus! I walked right past it! My son, he says. Why did I get turned around there? There's nothing here. Come on. Maybe if I go out and then back in.
The world that I do not yet know.
Feels kind of silly. Why are there only 3 that spawn in there, like, total? I don't understand that. Nice, Astro Lightning. I fought, like, all the enemies, though. I just didn't go all the way to the end. Like, the other 2 groups that I fought didn't have any in it. Don't heal! This wizard thinks he's gonna get away with healing right now.
I can go another round.
Oh, I guess I probably could have just teleported and then teleported out, right? Oh wait, what am I doing? Can I just go this way? Too early? Well, it's a side quest that it just let me pick up, so I assumed that I could just do the side quests whenever, but... Well, I hope that this stream could be a nice distraction from your anxiety, Lacey, hopefully. I find it funny that all of my other aliases are apparently Twitch accounts. Oh, really? Like, other people have made them into Twitch accounts? I think once I do this last fight, we should be done with the quest.
They were nothing but hot air.
Nice.
I'll deal with this.
Oops.
I will take over.
Okay, I think we're good. I don't know, I like a lot of the weapons. It's kind of hard to say. Like, each person has a different set. Right now, I really like the look of the scythe. Like, I think the scythe is very, very cool. It's hard to say. Like, I'd have to see all the designs and the skin side by side to really choose. But playstyle-wise, I'm liking the class that I'm on right now. You disposed of the demonic monsters in the Tomb Spire, I take it? Now I can finally get back to sorting documents in peace. Many thanks. You can have this. I hope it serves as suitable
Helping
compensation.
out people in need can be so
Got
rewarding.
Luger. Wanted to create an all, but they're all taken apparently. Can't be mad though. I know there's probably a speedrunner that wants Q_M or something. What is that? What is that in relation to the speedrunner world?
Let's rest up.
Does it is it short form for something? Welcome back, Pika. Oh, we just did a couple side quests here, so you're all good. We're just turning them in.
Oh.
You defeated the Dane slaves? And what of the curse? Surely you made contact with more than a few of those monsters. Well, you don't seem any different. Does this mean that the curse was nothing but a fairy tale? Or perhaps the curse is broken when the Dane slave falls. How might one test this? Further study is still required, but at least now we know that defeating a Dane slave appears to ward off any potential curses. A small step forward, but progress nonetheless. Thanks. Here for your troubles. I hope that you find it useful.
Can be so rewarding.
Blade and shield sigil? That's different than blade and scepter. Do those stack? I'm gonna give it to Palomina. I will give it to Palomina. Also, I think I need to buy some chalices. I don't think I have any.
Welcome. All these goods are the cream of the crop.
Wait, I spoke to the wrong person.
Welcome. You can't go wrong with these goods. You won't find weird things from your business.
That's probably good. And okay, so we did all the side stuff here. Maybe we should backtrack a little bit and see what else we can do to help us level up a little bit. Oh, I didn't notice that. Thank you for letting me know. I'll definitely keep an eye on that side of the screen the next time. Okay. Oh, wrong button. I was trying to call all the wrong items there for some reason. Struggles are real. The struggles are real. Okay. The one thing that I wish about going on the ocean is that I could actually open a map out here.
It's almost too bright out here after being in the archives for so long.
Alright, here we go. Oh, you don't have to apologize, addicts. All the tips are very helpful, so it's all good. Anything fun planned for the weekend? I might be doing a photo shoot on the weekend if it doesn't get rescheduled again. But that's about it. How about you guys? There aren't too many oversights, but the ones that are there are annoying. Just a little bit. You wish the song was more depressing? Me too.
Wow.
So many people shared their stories here. Should I put in something too? Oh, hi Val. Check this out. Look at all these letters I found. They were all stuffed inside this bottle that I found nearby. Seems like the first letter was written by a girl, but all these different people wrote back to her saying that they wanted to be her friend. I think I want to be this girl's friend too, but what should I put in the bottle? Oh, I know. That rock that Grammy told me about. That would be perfect. Oh, but Granny's all the way over in Charred Passage. Hey Val, can I ask you a favor? Could you go to Charred Passage and ask Granny Canlow for a Zinder rock? I don't remember the actual name of it, but it was something like that. Granny will know what exactly you mean, though. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay. Looks like that was the old... Oh, no, I lied to you. There is another quest. We'll go here and then run across the rest of the way.
Let's use the meridian to travel.
I see. Well, hopefully everybody gets up to do something fun on the weekend. Yes. Oh, that's fair. Chores, oh man. I have quite a few of those to do that I keep neglecting, to be honest. I'm originally from Lagrazzo, but I moved here to Tiania not long ago. Back in Lagrazzo, I had a best friend. We played together all the time, but no one else took much notice of him. My friend had this mysterious power, too. Every day he traveled all the way from the Passagean Tomespire to come play with me in Lagrazzo. But when it came time to move to Tiania, I left without saying goodbye. And these past couple days, my friend's been appearing in my dreams at night. I think he's trying to look for me, and it's making me worry about him. What if he's all alone, somewhere dark and cold and scary? So, do you think you can go to Passagean Tomespire and look for my friend? I just fucking came from there, man. Could you have asked me like 5 minutes ago? That doesn't sound too bad, Pika. Have you played Yoshi's Story? Do you remember the signature song? How does it go? I don't think I've played it, to be honest, so I'm not sure. I'm sorry, I suck. I'm sorry. I don't actually know. I'm sorry.
I do not yet know.
I think that the Trials one was worse, but they were honestly both pretty bad. They were both pretty bad. I think I have to go around this way. Oh, I hope you can get out to the farmer's market soon. That's true, Mike. You're right. They want me to go back and forth. I don't really remember. You can come in. I don't really remember the Jester Heads in Trials of Mana, what that one was like. Thanks. Don't know what this is. I think this is a throne gift, maybe? I don't know for sure. I'm gonna put this over here for now. Okay. These are like level 2. I'm not gonna fight those.
Assist us. It is pulsating with
There's
power.
a quest over here. Yeah, I don't really remember the Jester fight in Trials all that much. I remember the fireplace fight though. Oh my god.
We'll take this.
This one was pretty bad as well, but I think the Trials was worse. Oh, in today's game? I don't know. Both are probably equivalent, I would say. Look who it is! I haven't seen you for a while, Val, my dear. Say, have you grown since last time? I remember when the top of your head barely went past my knees. Oh, just listen to me. The older I get, the more I ramble on. Well then, to what do I owe the visit? You're looking for a Cinder Rock? My grandson Heath sent you here, didn't he? He's the only person I know that calls Dorfer Cinders by that name. Here you go, then. These rocks that are shot out by Dorfer... Sorry, these rocks... Oh, that sentence just doesn't make sense. I think she's trying to say, these are rocks that are shot out by Dorfer when it erupts. Around these parts, we consider them blessings from Salamondo, and some people carry them to ward off evil. Keith must have found someone that he wants to give it to. How lovely. Well, best you hurry back to him. You know how impatient the boy can get. There are a lot of spots for me to do stuff in here right now, but I feel like the ruins are probably not something I want to do just yet. I'm only level 31. Level 2. Wait. Is this above? How the fuck am I supposed to get up there? Do I have to take that wind thing? Rude. I'm confused. I guess I could take that one.
I cannot believe that I am buoyant on the breeze.
Alright, it pushed me all the way back over here. So we'll take this.
Activate.
And then...
I feel the spirit's favor.
We have a trial. And we have our class strike available, so that's good.
I'll carry on from here.
Time to get to work.
No, you won't. I'm gonna put Marley in the front.
Right.
Alright. 35! master class strike from now. I want to use it on the second group.
Understood. Moving. Here's the slivers of moonlight. Good riddance.
Man, chat, I'm starting to get so excited about the new Zelda game, by the way. It is coming so soon. It is so soon. I know. I think so. It's the 26th? I'm bad at math, so however many days away that is. But yes. I think it's September 26th. Yes, thank you, Cheese Strats. It's the only way we're getting through these. Yeah, there's, it's in the, like, same art style as the Link's Awakening remake. They announced it a long time ago, actually, now, back in, like, May or June or something. I have a bunch of reaction videos to the trailers that I've dropped for it, but, yeah, it looks really cute. I'm a big Zelda fan, so I'm really excited. We can do Zelda classes for it, even though it doesn't... Sorry, even though it doesn't, it won't be the right time frame, or do we get a throwback to one for launch day? I actually had already looked at doing a Zelda cosplay for the release, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to put it together, unfortunately. I did look into that 2 weekends ago, and I don't know if I can. But, I might be able to put something together here, but I don't know that it's gonna be, like, close enough to that, the new Zelda look, you know? But we'll see. I'll still keep it in mind, but I have some of the things I would need, but her outfit is just so different than anything else, so, yeah, I don't know. It's mostly, like, just a timing thing, I think, but news to me. Welcome back, Val. Did you get to see Granny? My favorite is probably, like, Twilight Princess or Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. Like, those are my top 3. It's hard to pick just one. Like, they're all great for their own, like, reason, but those are my top ones. She gave you a Cinder Rock? Yay! Thanks, Val. Now, we just put in the bottle with the letter that I wrote earlier. Okay, time to send it back into the sea. Go, Mr. Bottle. I hope you make it safely back to that little girl. Oh, wow. That's cool, Addix. Is that butterfly supposed to be, like, one of the fairies? Is it Ocarina of Time? Because the Navi is blue, so that would be my guess, but, I'm not too sure. I have to do a little bit of research about that detonator, because I know chat suggested I try that, but I haven't looked into it really, yet. The moon class is way better at one-shot builds. I read the skill after I finish those. Oh, I see. No, I think it's a great game. It's hard to pick, like, a favorite for sure. So I got it right? Oh, it's just a butterfly? Oh, then I don't know. I'm not sure. The bottle was stuffed to the brim with gifts and letters. Let's hope that it makes it back to the girl who sent it out in the first place. Oh, right. Here, this is for you. Thanks for going all the way to see Granny. Say, do you think that girl will ever write back? You know what? I'll come here to the seaside every day and see if anything washes up.
Need can be so rewarding.
Oh, is that... Did you put a butterfly because of the random, like, bug chick? That's in the game? She has that random side quest where you have to find the bugs? Is that why you chose the butterfly?
Let's plan our next move.
That's a very obscure reason to choose a butterfly, though, for... I don't know. Okay, so we did that place. So many opened up here. Do you think it'll carry forward that long? I just don't know when Metroid is gonna come out. She is a cute character. She really is. She wasn't in any of the other games, right? Like, they never brought her character out for anything else? I don't think so. She was? What was she in?
How's this?
Go up to this one.
I'm at full strength.
Yeah, I'm just never sure about that stuff. I always get worried because I know, like, different countries have different policies and things, so... Aw, Mifa's great! I think that Midna is probably my favorite, like, Zelda companion character, if I was to choose one. But yeah.
Right. Hey, well...
I'll jump here.
I'll come find.
They last at least 12 months? Okay. I'm trying to think of what other games are supposed to come out for the Switch. Oh, whoops, this is down here.
Show us the wonders of mana. I'm at full strength.
Oh, one that's not Navi. Poor Navi. I never minded her. Why can't I do this? Hello?
We will give them a taste of the vessel's power.
Okay. We've got our class strike here, so let's do it. What? Oh, these are only level 31. The last place that I did was level 35. Thanks, Stu. I think because Ocarina of Time was my first Zelda game, I just love everything about it, really. Except for the Water Temple. But I consider sages companions. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of hard to say because I feel like a companion should follow the character through the whole game. So it's kind of tricky because with Breath of the Wild, they obviously don't.
We should be off.
But then, like, Saria and stuff in Ocarina of Time, like, I don't know. I mean,
let's collect ourselves before we settle.
She's a sage, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a gray area, I suppose. It's a little bit gray. Oh, that's cute, Narflux. She's never played it before? Oh, that must be such a fun playthrough to watch. The crab one? I don't know, actually. I don't know. The crab one? Wait, there was a crab side quest? LOL detonator. Oh, the 3DS remake was good. This scale on how many trials of the same element you've done. Oh. The bird girl. Oh, from Wind Waker? The level 1 crabs? I think I killed them all already. I think that's done. No, not Link's crushes, just like companion characters in the games. Hey, you're back, and you found the meat. You didn't sustain any injuries while you were out hunting, right? Good, I'm glad to hear that. Alrighty then, time to fire up that grill and make some needlebeak skewers. Oh right, let me give you a thank you gift for helping me out. Here, take this. I hardly use it anymore, so you can have it. I'm sure you'll find a better use for it than me. You're in circle. Yeah, I must have turned it in because I don't have it in my bag anymore. The crab quest. Okay, I got no more to turn in there. Oh, Marin's cute. Yeah, I mean, I never know if it's pronounced Fi or Fi. I never know which one it is. They were kind of okay. Like, they were okay, but I didn't really love them that much. I found them kind of... I think if I remember, like, I thought that they were a little snooty, but I don't really recall now. It's been about a year since I played it, I think. Merlin Jupiter Ship, Smart Party, Echoes of Wisdom. There's the MEO Smiling Man game on there as well. Oh, I was gonna get that game, but that's not a full price game, right? Because if how does that work? If the games are like different prices, you'd want to get like the highest amount. I thought, no, like the most expensive game, or is the price point high for that? I don't know. I did want to get that game for spooky season, but oops. God, I have so much stuff to do. Okay, I guess I'll just go here. Yeah, I feel like if it's to take advantage of like the savings, it's good to get the more expensive one. So I'll just buy that one on my own, I guess. Gotcha. Okay, so I guess nothing else is in there. Really, maybe the Mario Party one. Actually, I don't know which Mario Party. That's the newer one, I think. I don't think I have that one. Oh. Nice. Oh, God. Okay, we'll use this. And then we have to do
I'm at
this.
full strength. We need your help.
They ruined the horror land? Oh no, that's sad. I'm stunned. I definitely don't want to get stunned in a trial like this. What is going on with Palomina? Why did they put these big boys in here? Oh, come on! There we go. That's true, Narclunk. That's very true.
It's useless to run.
Really? They just wanted to hold on for dear life there. Right, right. So it's not that big of a difference, I guess. Hi, Skylar. How's it going? Okay, let me go to this side. There's a couple more over here. Oh. These sneaky syrups in the tree trying to hide from me. That's rude. No, that's okay. I was saying that I just didn't know if they were going to release within 12 months of me buying the voucher because the vouchers expire. But I mean, if there's going to be a Switch 2, I would assume that they would. But then I would, like, if they come up for the Switch 2, then I would want to buy it for the Switch 2. So then would you be able to use the vouchers in the other shop? Like, so that's kind of where, like, all the questions start to pop up, right?
I'm at full strength. Let's collect ourselves before we set off.
Okay, that's good. Quite a few I could do here, actually. For sure, I think that that's the big thing. A lot of people think that the Switch 2 is going to get announced soon, but I don't know. And we don't know if it's going to be backwards compatible or not. That's another thing that's kind of swirling around. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'll be called the Switch 2. I think this is what everybody's calling it right now. Yeah, but the thing is, like, they really can't wait much longer to release it. They did say that they were going to talk about it before the next fiscal year, which hits in March for them. So, like, they really have to say something soon, you know? The last Switch released in March, so I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to do another March release for whatever it is, but I think that they need to start generating the hype soon for it. I mean, that's just me. I don't know.
The Dugbears will love this.
The hardware is just like way, way, way far behind at this point, and like I know Nintendo doesn't really care all that much about hardware and like keeping up, but it's been a long time since the first Switch came out. Like just in regards to being a business and like being competitive in the market, like they have to put out something this year. Yeah, or like at least talk about it this year to put out next year. Otherwise, I don't know what they're doing. And I think too, like, I know that a lot of companies have like been, I think, trying to make games for the new console. So there is like a test console out there, from my understanding. But yeah, I don't know.
Come on.
They might switch up the name. The Switch U. Oh my gosh. Remember the Switch U? I know. I don't want to feel like that though. I don't want to think about that. But you're right. The Wii U is like really not good. I have one and I like it, but in regards to like the amount of games that were on there and things like that, it was definitely one of the less successful consoles. Even people that worked at Nintendo said that they were worried when that was what came out. It was a rough time for Nintendo. It's definitely going to be hard to follow up the Switch, but they have to, right? Yeah, hopefully history will repeat itself here. Yeah, true, Demeter, true.
I've saved up quite a bit of lucre. Time for some new gear.
We get some. This is very valuable.
Yeah. Hey, Sofa King, how's it going? I didn't buy a Switch when it first came out. I waited. I did not get it till much later, actually. I bought Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. And the reason why I bought it on the Wii U is because I literally had like 2 games for the Wii U. And I was like, why did I buy this console? I have nothing on it. So I have to have something. And then I bought it there. But then I ended up buying it again. On the Switch, so. Oh, really, Addicts? Fitted too well. Technically, it was my birthday gift. Feels like yesterday. Yeah, for me, my sister and I shared our first Switch. And then, someone from the stream bought me my own. And then I got the OLED as a gift a couple years later. So. No, I did play it. I would not wait to play a Zelda game. No, I played the Wii U version when it came out. Like the day it released, and then I ended up just buying it on the Switch so I could stream it and like have a different experience with it, because it didn't run as well on the Wii U. And yeah, I've played that game like 6 or 7 times at this point, mostly on the Switch, but I did one playthrough on the Wii U. I think the first stream that I streamed was from my Wii U on the basement floor. And it was Breath of the Wild. Where? Oh, here we go. I mean, I like this screen a lot better, but I feel like that's like kind of a... Some people wouldn't really care as much. But mine was just like, mine was a gift, so I didn't go out of my way to buy it myself, right? So... But I do love mine. I do feel like the screen is an upgrade.
Hopefully we get some impressive.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Xenoblade, I mean, I enjoyed what I played of it. I just never finished it, but I did like it.
Well, where's our next stop?
Nice, Mike. I got a bursary at college and bought my Switch. I forgot I did that. Nice. Bought the Ace Attorney trilogy, the original Phoenix Wright 3 times. One for the WiiWare, one for the 3DS, and one for the Switch. Nice. And I'm trying to think of the other games I owned twice. I have the Crisis Core Remake 2 times. I have Tears of the Kingdom twice, once digitally and once physical. I have Ocarina of Time on N64, and I have it on the 3DS, and I have Majora's Mask on N64 and the 3DS, so I have both versions of the game. What else? I have like Rune Factory 3, I think, on 2 systems, the 3DS and the Switch. Trials of Mana I had 2 times. I think I had Kingdom Hearts like a million times, honestly. Because they released the original games and there was like 1.5 and 2 point whatever remix. So yeah, I got a lot of those. That's fair, Stu. Yeah, that was something that a friend of mine let me borrow, and I still have it, but I didn't buy it. Okay, we're cutting it really close with this one because those big boys were a lot, but when we get the last wave, I can pop our Flash Strike. Here we go. That was not the best Flash Strike to use, maybe because they were listed as resistant? What the fuck?
My time has come.
I'll carry on from here.
Yeah, right. 13 seconds. What happened here?
Use any magic? I'm still kicking. Spirits. I feel like there's a soul guard.
Huh?
Mana.
I don't know what happened on that one.
Time to get to work.
I think Palomina died at one point, and then we were losing damage there, and then my class strike wasn't the best one to use, so I should maybe swap out before we do it next time. This one feels like it's going a little smoother though.
I'll carry on from here.
Hello? Whew, it does, I think. I think it does. Nice.
Got your back.
There we go.
Let me see. A rare item.
That's why I switched off to Val for the class strike, because Morley's was resisted, so
Time to get to work.
it could have killed them all, but it didn't kill them all, so okay, these ones I believe are in the ruin, so I don't want to do those yet. Oh yes, right, sorry, I forgot to put them back on. I keep forgetting that they're falling off.
We can be at ease here.
Fast travel. Apparently there's a quest at the Dud Bear? There is? No. It's totally fine. I I just keep forgetting. If I sounded annoyed, it was because I'm annoyed with myself for forgetting continuously. Sometimes in my head, I see that it falls off and I'm like, oh no, I shouldn't do it right now. And then other times I'm like, oh no, I should. Ugh, see, I knew I came here for nothing. Well, no, I think I did clear this place, right? Wait. Side quest? That's back at the Passagian. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I guess I can take the ferry guy now. And I gotta go to the other continents. Well, we're leaving this area now, so hopefully the other spots are good. But yeah, because the cookies don't actually work in those trials. They don't do anything for me. It's only in the actual, like, overworld thing that you get the XP. Bum, 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 bum. I think Ledgis is the other continent. Are there 2 continents, though? Still that I have to do? I think so.
Let's rest up.
I keep saving at each one of these, and I know it's a little excessive. I don't really need to, but it's just my anxiety. Right. Well, that sounds scary. Quick. Better to be... Yes, very true. Better to save than... Sorry. Yes. Yes. Man, I was so sad when the game crashed on me that other day and I had to lose all that progress that I did. That wasn't even my fault because I had saved at the opportunities I had available to me to save. I didn't skip any saves. It was just that there wasn't one for a long time. Hey, 7 String Army. How's it going? I think those ones are all in the thingy also.
This, it is pulsating with power. We can be at ease here.
Let's go to the middle one first. You made it self-aware? Oh my god. Long day though? I was supposed to have like a chill day today and it was absolutely not a chill day at all. I don't know what happened. SM packages come in the mail, so we're excited about that. That's good. Oh no. Yeah, I think losing progress is one of like the worst things. It will make me rage quit and like never return. Oh, okay, sounds good. So I won't check there right now then.
This, it is pulsating with
Sounds like a Souls game? Maybe? I think I have to go around. Oh no, I know that I understand those feelings. Oh boy, can I get this one? Oh. Maybe I have to go from up here.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
That was more the play. Also, Chad, I think I have to pee. After I grab this one, I might quickly go and do that. This is a ruin. Let me just actually gauge where I'm at.
We can be at ease here.
In this continent's progress. Oh god. Okay, I'll jump down to this one. But chat, give me a quick couple minutes. I'm just gonna quickly go pee. Give me one moment.
I am refreshed and ready to go. Is Ian doing well? No, I must focus on the task ahead of me.
Okay, chat, I'm back. My room is like 1,000 degrees. Oh my god, it's been so hot in here the last couple of days. And I've been wearing pants because, like, it's not that hot outside. You know? Thank you. Okay. Wow, look how many there are. Maybe I should go, like, from here and then go south to get that other one, because I think I'm on the wrong side. Oh boy. Can I go over that way? I do not know. I don't know how you persevered through all that hot and cold stuff. I could not.
Guide us.
Oh. Did I?
Stand clear. Stand clear.
Oh, yeah, because she has a song called that, right? I feel like that was like the dumbest. It shows you each individual one of those teleport spots, and I was like, oh man, there's so many thingies I can get over there, but really it was just that, just to get across from one side to the other. I feel like I was kind of cucked a little bit there. I was thinking that I was gonna get more rewards. I think the one to my left is the what's it called? The one I can't go to yet, so I'm gonna avoid that. Oh, I see, it's here.
Assist us.
Yeah, I know, right? God. The direct path? Yeah, no worries. Don't worry about it.
Stand clear.
You don't need it.
Stand clear. Stand clear.
Like, wow, we did it again! Woohoo! Okay, I still need to get the one that's like way south from here,
This trick
so...
of teleportation is truly terrific.
Yeah, Tetramaster will always evade me in understanding. It's just like, I feel like it's so random. Oh, nice, 7th String Army. That's good. Yeah, there's some Gamer Sub promo stuff that's going on right now. It's free international shipping with my code until Friday, I think at 2 p.m. And then there's another promotion taking over, or I think you get a free, a specific like shaker cup while supplies last. I posted about it in the Discord, so lots of good promos going on and like new merch shops and stuff. There's supposed to be 3 new flavors. I have no idea what they are though. Don't ask me because I have no clue. They don't share those juicy details with me all the time, and I don't know this one. But yeah, that's what they were saying. Took way too long to come. I know sometimes packages can take forever. Revenge for jumping over the walls. Yeah, that's right, and breaking my legs. Although luckily there was no fall damage. I don't know, Detonator. I don't know. They haven't announced them yet. I think they were like they're all grayed out on the picture that they sent, so maybe they don't even know yet. I'm just kidding. They definitely know, but
Manifest.
I'm just being a turd.
I feel the spirit's favor. Assist us.
Oh, the red raspberry is so good though. I love it. My fave. Yeah, it would be scary actually in this game, I think.
Could this be?
The forums have the lore. I love that. Remember the forums?
This trick of teleportation is truly terrific.
Okay, we did this area, so we can move on to the next one now. So let's go down to the fast travel and... Oh, there are no... Why is my dad texting me? He's at the Halloween store. Where is this? Home Depot? Oh, is this Home Depot? I don't recognize the signs in the store. I think it must be. Or maybe Walmart? No. Home Depot, I think. Maybe? I have not gone to any of those stores. I just did HomeSense and that was it. Actually, I haven't gone to any like Home Depot or Walmart or Michael's or any of those just yet. Okay, I think we did this. So now, I think we can go to the Dead Eight Cliffs and go all the way down here and go up to the Mana Tree area. We do have Spirit, but it's not as good as down there. It's not. Like, they have maybe a fraction of the stuff, and it's pretty unfortunate. Like, I look on the website, and there's so much more stuff than any of our stores get here. So, I have not gone this year, so I can't speak to it for sure. Like, I don't have certainty, but
There is much about the world
I know in previous years it's always been pretty disappointing compared to what I see people in the States posting about. So... Oh my god, could I get... Oh, maybe I could get these now? Maybe it'll actually let me.
Such vigorous vegetation.
Although this way didn't actually take me over there, so... I don't know. Kind of how everything is, though, honestly.
Where have we been warped?
Ooh, interesting. Like, even Costco down there has more stuff than we get up here, and like, Winners and March. Well, I guess you guys have Marshalls. What? This guy ate like 3/4 of my health. What the fuck? I feel like you can get that anywhere though. I've never had it at Costco. I probably wouldn't recommend it, honestly. But yeah, you guys have like at home and use this to reset a character's elemental plot? No, we don't need to do that. I skipped the tutorial? How? I try not to skip any tutorials. It must have been an accident.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
We have Party City, but it's kind of the same thing. It's like not as good. But yeah, I feel like we don't have Joanne's. You guys have Joanne's.
Secured.
Any of those like types of places? We ain't got that. Home Goods, I think is another one, right? We have Marshalls, but it's again not as good. You never seen a Joanne's? All the people that I watch that do like Halloween shopping videos, they always have Joanne's down there. It's they're from the States. Maybe it's like I don't know. Joanne's is a fabric store, but they carry like other stuff. Maybe
secured.
I don't know. Maybe it's not in every state, but it's definitely down there. You had a bad experience there? Oh no. If you go to an area that uses an elemental vessel, you can use it without having watched the tutorial, but they show you the tutorial later?
There is something supremely suspicious about the space ahead. We should cross with care.
Do I go this way? Oh, I definitely fucked that up. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got lucky. Oh, the one there went out of business? Oh, that's sad. Maybe that's the case. Maybe some of them have been going out of business lately. Maybe that's why they're not as easy to find. Oh, they do have it. Gotcha. I think wait, how do I get that? I don't think I can just jump across there.
It is correctly calibrated.
That's a bridge, but I don't want to go across the bridge. I don't even know what World Market is. See?
We triumphed together.
I did interact with it though. Do I have to do it again? Oh, that's weird.
It is correctly calibrated.
Whoa, what a weird thing. Wall Market? No, this is not Final Fantasy VII. Oh, it's a new weapon for Julie that I'm not using, but that's okay. Yeah, we're not even using that on that class. Almost fell right off of there. Holy shit. Woo! Okay, so I guess I want to move this back.
It is correctly calibrated.
What a strange mechanic. How the heck did I miss a tutorial?
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Okay, I have one more that I need to get. Thanks. Thank you. I think I have to go a different way. Okay, where is this? Why is it so high? Nice.
Something dreadful draws near. Activate.
Okay, I think that this section looks good.
This is pulsating with power.
Oh, all the stuff on this page is already so cute. I bet you they don't ship to Canada. I bet you they don't ship to Canada. They gon' disappoint me like always. None of those places do. It's so annoying.
Let us ponder our next plan.
Target doesn't ship to Canada either. It's just silliness. Okay, I think that I want to go... Oh god, which way do I want to go? Was that the way? Is it the... Was this the place I go? That's okay. No, I know. It's just that you guys have more of that kind of stuff than we do. I wish that we had it. They remind me of our Michaels? Where am I going? I feel lost. This part really sucks because I have to go back down the tree, and I thought that I was going back down the tree, but apparently I'm not. Evie, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate the 31 month resub. Thank you, thank you.
31, let's go.
Oh, I guess this is it. This is the way. Oh, I know, Azure Lightning. I'm not fighting enemies that are high enough to make them count right now. I wasted 2, actually, I had used on the last area, and I didn't fight anything. So I'm just waiting until we get back to some main story stuff. I'm just doing side quest stuff, and it's all in smaller level areas. They're similar, but again, we don't get as much of the stuff. We do not get as much of the stuff. I also feel like the prices are better down there than they are here, but... Oh, thank you, Azure Lightning. Yeah, I am aware this time, but I just, I'm choosing not to use them just yet, because I don't have that many left. Okay. Hello? Okay, I don't remember how to get to that last place now. There's one more spot I have to go. So I did the main continent where we came from, where our village was. And then I did the Ledgis Babe one. I did the tree stuff. Did we do... Was it Pritter Ridge? Oh god, I don't remember. Arvid's pasture? I don't remember. Oh my god, I can't go that way. Daddy Cliffs. Britta Ridge. I shopped in early and saw a bag of chicken strips. It was $40. How many chicken strips were in there? It better have been a million.
Any lead could be advantageous. Let us hope.
I'm hungry again. Okay, we're back on track. So let me go to this one.
There is much about the world that I do not yet know.
I actually have a recipe for ginger snaps, but they're more like ginger chews. But that's like my signature cookie. I make it every year. But I probably wouldn't venture to try a different recipe because I think I perfected it. For my taste buds anyway. I make them every holiday season usually. Every holiday. Why am I running in here like a fucking dummy? That's the ruins. I can't go there. Why did I think that it was okay to go there? Wow.
This trick of teleportation is truly terrific.
I always like the chewy ginger snaps more than the crunchy ones. Yeah, I think the recipe that I have is supposed to be chewier, but for some reason when I make them, they don't turn out like that, and I like them better. I mean, wait, the recipe that I have is supposed to be crunchier, but when I make them, they're chewier, and I like them better chewier, so I just have been making them the same way forever. Yeah, mine are soft in the middle. They're not hard at all. I really, really like them. But yeah, I've been making them for years. That's like the one cookie that I really like to make. I'm a big chocolate chip cookie fan, but my parents make those, so I've never really cared too much to make them myself because they're always kind of around. But no one ever makes ginger snaps except for me, so... Nuts and bolts? Are you a robot, quick man? Is that what's happening here? Gingerbread people? That sounds like a nice tradition. Okay, I did this place. We have a quest here. So we haven't picked up a quest in a little while. We'll see what this request is supposed to be. This one. Oops. Howdy there. What are you all doing back around these parts? As you can see, the village is deserted as always. I sure think that there ain't nothing of interest for y'all here. So why are you here, Watts? Oh, no reason in particular. I was just rummaging around looking for some stuff. You see, the former inhabitants of the village left a whole bunch of their belongings scattered around the place. I'd hate for them to become lost or damaged as the restoration effects go on. So I stepped in to go grab as much as I could find and keep it safe. Felt it was my responsibility as one of the few survivors of the disaster. But all this scavenging is harder than a full day in the mines. Speaking of which, do y'all have some free time right now? If you don't mind, I'd really appreciate if y'all could lend me a hand searching for things left lying around the village. It'd be our pleasure. Oh, mana bless y'all. I'd like you to comb the ruins of Guju for any trace of the people who used to live there. Letters, paintings, plates, stuff like that. Okay. It's in here that they want me to do it? Wait, why is the quest... I'm so confused. I see it. It was supposed... What the... Oh, here we go. I was confused. Skillet monster cookie? I don't think I've heard of that before. Yeah, Friday will hopefully clear. Canadian, hopefully it'll be good. Is this someone's diary? Wow, every page is crammed full of writing. And this looks like an entry about the different festivals in the village. A ceremony venerating Gnome, a procession through the mines, a celebration of longevity, a plate throwing festival. Guju sure has a lot going on. Festivals, huh? I remember Liza loved traditional celebrations like that. We should definitely take this back to Watts. Villager's Journal. Here we go again, reading things we're not supposed to be reading. Ooh, those sound good. Those sound really good. Aaron, Orin, not so much true. This is one thick book. Nothing on the cover, though. I don't think this is a regular book. It reads more like a log or a journal, but most of the entries are quiet observations about the weather. Then it's certainly something it was certainly something a resident left behind. Watts will probably want to see it. Okay. We should have another item somewhere around here. I see it. This looks to be a letter that never got delivered. The writer became disillusioned with village life and swore to leave for good. Guess they hated having to follow outdated traditions. I can relate. If we show it to Watts, he might be able to tell us who wrote it. Let's take it to him. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's, I suppose so. I suppose so. Okay, I think we got one more. Hi, Fox. How's it going? No, I think soft cookies are really good. This appears to be a picture of bowls. Whoever did it was pretty skilled. Indeed, the contrasting colors are unique and the line work is lovely. I gather this was drawn by a Guju resident? Let's take it with us and show Watts later. He should be able to tell us more. Okay, so let us go. This area always reminds me of the area in Final Fantasy IX where we learned about Dagger and Vivi has their moment with Sidine. Oh my god. Yeah, this does remind me of that area though. Alright, we're handing it all over, chat. Handing it all in. You're back. And by Gnome, y'all came back with an armload of stuff. Thank you. We Gujuites ain't the types to leave behind documents and the like, so I was a mite worried that we'd end up not finding nothing. Now then, let's have a look-see here. Well, I'll be. This is the village chief's personal journal, and all the entries are about the weather. Why am I not surprised? The chief always seemed to know when heavy rain or violent storms were a-coming. He must have been keeping track of weather patterns in this here log. It looks like a diary. I can tell whoever wrote this wasn't a native Gujuite. And that can mean only one thing. This is Liza's old journal. Or diary, sorry. She sure did love all the festivals that went on in Guju. Her life in Guju after she settled here was chock full of joy, it seems. I always thought she loved Guju more than any of us natives did. Warms my heart to hear that may well have been true. And this picture of some bowls, that's Oren's work, all right. Only he could convey so much passion through a picture of something so simple. I don't know how Oren acted when y'all met him, but the Oren I knew loved to create art like that. He was an easygoing guy, but still had a playful side to him, and there wasn't nothing he loved more than this village. Well, except maybe Liza. All Liza and Oren wanted was to live out their days peacefully here in Guju. I suppose fate had other plans. Watts? Hooey, has it been raining on my face? Anywho, you found one more thing, right? Last thing is someone's letter to their family. Is this writing Higley's? Why, she's Volka's daughter. Looks like she was pretty fed up with life in Guju. Says here that she felt trapped in this dusty old place and was curious to learn about the outside world. Desperate to leave by the sounds of it. Wait a second, hold your axe picks. Does this mean that she might have left Guju before the disaster struck? Higley might still be alive somewhere. Oh, my gems and ores. Y'all have unearthed a gosh tootin' miracle right here. Y'all don't know what this means to me. We're just glad it led to something positive. Take this. It's a small show of my thanks for you helping me out.
I'm one step closer to becoming
Blessing
a true
of
soul guard.
Okay. It's an ability seed.
Let's rest up.
The Higley Town Heroes. It's a cute little name, actually. The Higley Town Heroes. Okay, I think we did what we were supposed to do, chat. Why is there a thingy highlighted here? Were there any other areas I could have backtracked to? I think we got it all, right? Also, I kind of want to check what this package is, if it's a throne gift or if it's something I ordered. I have heard Texas has good barbecue and overrated. I don't know what to believe at this point. I was only in Texas for a very short time when I was there, and I don't think that I ate a lot because it was just like a quick time in and out. So yeah, where did the star go? Okay, that's annoying.
There is much about the world that I do not yet
The
know.
star is gone. It's like it lied to me. Okay. Let me see. It's in a box. What I ordered that would be in a box. Oh yeah, this was something that I ordered. More content stuff. It is not a throne gift. Spicy barbecue sauce. You know, but a whole can on this topic. I think if I saw a cowboy hat, I'd have to buy it though. You should get like a cowboy hat and custom boots. That'd be cool. No, I can't tell you yet. I can't tell you yet. I probably have some more elemental currency I should try and use too. It's been a while since I checked, and I did unlock like a bunch of stuff today, right now. So.
Wow, it's like a curtain of light.
Evie, thanks again for that resub. I really appreciate it.
Right. I think I remember Shiryu telling me about this phenomenon. I never thought I'd see it in person.
Shiri, who?
None of your business, Jule.
Gee, you were the one who brought him up.
Remember, none of your business?
Huh?
We thank you all for coming to the Radiant Playhouse Terratio and apologize for the inconvenience. Unfortunately, our scheduled performance of Delos and Cerulean has been delayed.
Ooh.
Indefinitely.
Hi, the art world. How's it going?
Cerulean. Just what we came here to see.
Not good. We've come a long way for a cancelled performance.
That's very
There
true.
appears to be no appointed Alm of Light. Is that of pertinence to the postponed play?
Well, there have been a few issues with our thespians. We don't know why, but the actors aren't in performative condition at the moment.
Does the show have something to do with naming the Alm?
But of course, we performed this special tale for the fairies coming. Over the course of the production, a spotlight will fall on the one to be named the new Alm of Light.
Oh, okay, I
If we
see.
cannot perform, it could be the end of the island of Lorimar. A tragedy, I tell you.
We cannot turn a blind eye to their plight.
No.
Let us ask the actors how they have been afflicted.
Good idea. Let's go.
I've never put a cowboy
Better
hat
check
on
the
either.
performers and see what's the matter.
I mean, I'm Canadian,
It's
but
nothing
still.
serious.
I see items. Let's just quickly grab these, and then we'll head through our new area. This place is really pretty. Look at the northern lights. Yeah. I mean, that hat was never complete, and it was a little too small for me, so I wouldn't consider that one an actual cowboy hat, you know? It was more like a hat for, like, a finger. It was too tiny.
Let's rest up.
I need to remake that whole thing. It's truly sad. I don't know why it was so small. I printed the pattern at 100%. Maybe I just have a big head.
Yes.
Yeah, one day that cosplay will be complete. One day.
Let me see. This might be useful.
Now I'm in like seasonal costume territory. But once I get outside of that, I'll start working on some other stuff again. Yeah,
Yes.
normally when I print the patterns that I get, I print them at like 90% or like 80%.
Taking
Just
this.
depends on what it is, but yeah, that was supposed to be 100%, and I was like, yeah. And there's no way, like, it didn't even fit my regular head. So if I was wearing a wig, normally that adds like thickness, right? So, oh, also speaking of wigs, I sent my head measurements over to the wig lady for the Samus wig, so that is it, all ready to go. So she said she's gonna start working on it in October for us. But I have the down payment in on the wig, and now we just gotta wait.
Taking this. Taking this.
Yeah, I think so too. Cause I did Tifa, and then I did Aerith right away. And I have the alt skins from Ever Crisis for them still that I wanted to do as well. Yes. And then I also have the Cowgirl Tifa, like Nibelheim Tifa, and I'm just like, yeah, maybe it would have been like an overload if I did it all at once. So I think taking a little break is good, and yeah, we'll see when I get back to it. But I'm sure it'll be a lot fresher for sure.
Taking this.
And we'll have some cool stuff in between too. Breaks it up. Yes, they did respond. Thank God. I was worried about that. I was worried they were going to be like, no more comms. Sorry. But we luckily were able to sneak in for October, so that's always good. And hopefully it arrives in one piece.
Can't be. Delafos?
Delafos?
Why, yes, I will be playing Delafos in this year's show. But please, save the autographs for another time.
I would be honored if he would be amenable to an autograph.
Palomina?
What's this we've been hearing about the actors being unable to perform in their current condition?
Well, the Christmas one is still months away, so it would still give me a big break, because the last time I did cosplay for them was in March, so, yeah.
Oh, that. You see, I can't remember. I mean, I literally cannot remember what happens in the play.
I think boots are a good idea.
Auditions to land the role.
Why can't you just read the script again? Can't be that hard to memorize your lines.
Would that it were truly so easy, but when I glance at the page, my mind goes blank every time.
Are all the actors just cursed?
It would be so bad if I was the only one afflicted, but oh, the horror. Every single actor is affected. Who knows when we will ever be able to put on another play again? If we cannot produce an Alm of Light, how will we ever face the Mana Goddess? We will be ruined!
Okay, calm down. I can't deal with a Delafos lookalike acting so pitiful.
Forgive me. Oh, I need some fresh air.
Such a shame to have landed a leading part and then be faced with these difficulties.
It is a convincing cosplay, though. I really thought he was him for a second.
It sounds like this development is recent. Maybe it has something to do with the seal on the Benevodon of Light.
It might. Delafos has been going around messing with the Benevodons after all.
Here's an idea. Why not use the Lumina Lantern on these actors and see if the Elemental of Light can counteract the Benevodon's influence?
With Lumina's power, that might be possible. Try it out on one of those artistes over there.
Artistes! Okay.
I almost
Yeah,
thought
good
we were
boots
talking
are
to the real
expensive.
Delafos for a second. Okay, pull it together, Val. You gotta head to the stage and see to that actor.
Yeah, Val, pull it together. Pull it together, man! Well, there's shops and stuff out that way, though, chat. Hold on. Maybe I should go through there first. I feel like I'm doing things all in the wrong order, but you know what? YOLO.
Da baba do bum. Dub, bubble bub. Dub, bubble bada.
Damn, the rest is all still sold out. That sucks.
Welcome. We've got what you need. Would you like? Thank you. Would you like to? Thank you. Would you like?
Ooh, that's a really cool spear.
Would you
Those
like?
are cool
Thank
claws as well.
You. Would you like? Thank 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 you.
I know I'm cut. Ooh, I like this hammer. It's called the
like
spooky hammer.
Would you like? Thank you.
This side is nice too. I like that it's got a skull on the back. Whoops.
Would you like? Thank you. Come again.
Yeah, too bad. What a
Welcome.
shame. What a shame.
What will it be? Excellent snakes a bunch. Excellent snakes a bunch. Excellent snakes a bunch. Excellent snakes a bunch. Excellent snakes a bunch.
Okay.
Stop by again.
So we got all those items.
Welcome.
And
What will it be?
probably want to buy some more couple wishes. I feel like maybe I'll take
Anything
5
else?
more.
Thank you very much. Please stop by again.
And now, there's supposed to be some circles. Here's one.
This is kind of exciting. Nice.
If you do cosplay for Palomino, will you choose your favorite looking weapon or will you choose the one that goes the best for the outfit? Probably the one that goes the best with the outfit just because they should match, I feel. But hopefully I can pick the best outfit and the best weapon. Like maybe they'll go hand in hand. Who knows? Who knows? But it would be cool to do one for Palomina. I like all of her outfits, so it's like, oh man, it'd be so cool to do.
This is kind of exciting. Is this?
Absolutely not. Children really do grow up fast, don't they? It's almost like they get taller by the day. Just the other day, I bought a new coat for my son, but he's already complaining that it's too short on him. I was going to alter it myself, but when I popped by the store for some jackal pelts, they were out of stock. That's unfortunate. Apparently, the Playhouse bought every last scrap to make costumes for an upcoming production. It's not even the first time that this has happened. I remember when the Playhouse needed leather, every shop in town was sold out for weeks. Anyways, would you happen to have picked up a few jackal pelts on your travels by chance? No? I guess not. Well, I don't want to make a big deal out of it, but if you do ever get your hands on some jackal pelts, mind handing over spares to me? Sure. I'll just do all the work for you, sir. No problem.
Help us out! Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Sounds good, Stu. Enjoy your dinner. I hope it's delicious. I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna have to jump down and grab whatever was down there too. I didn't even realize. No, maybe I'll get it on the way back because I'm gonna go and do that quest still. I wish I could go faster. Yes. But this is the fastest I can go.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
A miracle cookie.
Taking this.
1 and 2 and 3 and where? Here we go.
Let me see. A rare item.
No Moogle. I don't want to go do that quest yet because I'm sure that the main story is probably going to take me over that way anyway, so we can maybe hit 2 birds with 1 stone with that. But I will go back down this way and we'll see if I can grab that other blue circle and go back to the play actor people and try and help them out there. Jump down. Woo! Thanks, Clickman. As soon as I find a save, I will do so.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item.
Rich incense.
Taking this.
A song will play constantly in your head up until November? What song is that? Wait, do I want to know or is it gonna get stuck in my head? It mentions October? I don't think I know which song you mean. Remember when Antea and I don't even remember the guy's name, but they're just like
it's no use. I cannot
perpetually
remember
stuck
a single line. Should
in their
we
story.
turn the production into a pantomime?
Because we never finished the game.
That won't help if we can't recall the plot of the show. You're the troop leader. What now?
The lady they are referring to as the leader has been performing since her youth.
Oh.
I have seen a great many memorable masterpieces by her.
My, but you're the convoy of alms. Welcome. I am the leader of this troop.
Okay.
I am also playing the lead in our production of Delafos and Cerulia.
So Cerulia must be his love interest.
I think you are. Don't forget how important you are to the play. My head is spinning. I can't lead anyone when I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. I should quit acting.
You cannot. Do not cast away your career. Val, please, the Lumina Lantern.
Right. We think the power of light can help your town. Do you mind if we try something out?
Also, you know who Palomina's outfit is reminding me of? There's a character in League of Legends by the name of Briar. And I think that it's very similar vibes.
Hold on! A thought just flashed through my head.
I think it's Briar.
I remember something about Delafos and Cerulia. Many years ago, war ravaged the place we know now as Arvid's pasture. Mortal was pitted against mortal in a seemingly endless struggle. That conflict that spanned generations was known as Arvid's War. This is the tale of the one who brought it to its end.
Of course! That was the introduction! Which is all well and good, but I still cannot recall a thing myself.
What?
Oh, you must help us! Use your elemental vessel on the other actors and get them to remember their roles. I beg you!
Sure. Where can I find the performers?
They'll be spread out across the island practicing their parts. Find them quickly, please.
Okay.
The Lumina Lantern sure came in handy. Hopefully it'll have the same effect on all the actors having issues with their parts.
I mean, I'm sure it will. If it worked for one, it should work for them all. How did I...
What was it?
How did I pull a League character? Wait, what do you mean?
Again, I was Deilophos' enemy, right? Or was it his ally?
He looks
Those
really
are two
torn
very
about
opposite
getting his
things.
heart. Get out the lantern already.
My, what a bewitching gleam you have there. It touches me deep within my soul.
The light will help you. Just keep looking at it, okay? That's it. Watch the lantern.
Watch the lantern.
Eureka! I've got it. I finally remember some of what happens in Deilophos and Cerulia.
It's all back? You're sure?
You would doubt a professional such as myself? Here's a rendition of my part from the beginning of the play.
No, please, don't do that.
Deilophos and Cerulia, Act 1. Enter General Deilophos, fresh from the battlefield, worn down but still going strong. The warring factions had begun cutting down innocent farmers and their families. Deilophos spots our heroine Cerulia as she attempts unsuccessfully to flee. Now, the general was a soldier the likes of which had never been seen before or since, but even a man of his caliber was unable to stop the onslaught. Suddenly, an arrow is loosed at the fair maiden. Deilophos takes the arrow in her stead, leaving his right arm damaged and immobile.
Oh, damn.
The two manage to escape the battlefield and leave their past behind them. They are the only survivors of that bloody skirmish.
So Deilophos saved Cerulia at the cost of his arm. I guess he couldn't fight anymore after that.
Huzzah! I should head backstage and let the troop leader know that I'm ready for my close-up. Thanks for saving my acting career.
You're welcome. Oh, there was a cosplayer that I followed that started building a cosplay for Briar, and then I saw it on Mick Costumes as well. So that's how I know of them. But I've never played
That takes courage.
her or anything. Like, the only thing I played of League was the tutorial. But they have some really cool character designs in the game for sure.
Did I enter from stage right or left? Oh dear, this won't do at all.
Are you part of the acting troupe?
I would assume so.
Why are you carrying around a lantern like that?
Yeah, look at the
What are you
lantern.
supposed to be, the ghost of Alms and Solgard's past?
Yeah.
I'll leave the role-playing to the professionals, but you should take a good look either way.
I think they had a Jinx one a few years ago.
It's like the haze is cleared from my mind. You have all illuminated my way in the dark.
You're welcome.
Why, you're not just saying that, right? How can you be sure?
A fine thing to say. How about I spoil the middle of the play for you? Then
Oh.
will you believe me?
I guess.
The
middle, huh?
And Cerulia. Act 2. Deilophos gains mastery of the Mana Sword. Deilophos and Cerulia begin a peaceful life together, away from the devastations of war. Until one day, an emissary of the Mana Goddess comes to Deilophos, begging for his help to save the world from chaos.
This fairy tells him of great Benevodon monsters brought about by the Mortals' War. Only one strong enough of both heart and body stands a chance against the fiends.
Okay.
Deilophos accepts the mission and receives the Sword of Mana. Miraculously, his injured arm is healed and his former strength restored.
What happened to the chick, though? Something
Okay.
bad has to have happened to
Deilophos
her.
takes the Mana Sword and goes off to slay the Benevodons. Got it.
Why am I still here prattling on to you? I have to find the troop leader and let her know I'm ready. Thanks, I guess. Bye.
Thanks, I guess? Bitch?
Accepting the goddess's request and her sword. He really was a hero back then.
Yeah, but I think if your loved one dies, like, anybody could become
The
a villain,
goddess
right?
is heroic. No. The goddess's own. Not that either. What is the line?
Mister, you look like you need some help.
Who goes there?
Nobody. Just some theater enthusiast. In fact, the troop leader asked us to ask you to look at this lantern.
Enjoy.
The goddess is hero champion, slayer of all 8 Benevodons. Oh, that's it. Put a load off my mind.
Well, well, lucky you. Think you're up to performing the part?
Well, I should rehearse once first before I go back. And stay and listen.
Is this guy gonna give us the ending, or...?
Deilophos and Cerulia. Act 3. Deilophos' epic journey. At the behest of the Mana Goddess, Deilophos traveled the world, sword in hand, subduing each and every Benevodon as it appeared in his path.
Okay.
The road was tough, but Deilophos persevered. He single-handedly defeated all 8 mighty monsters, earning him a hero's welcome from the people he saved. Deilophos was unstoppable for one reason and one alone. A promise made on Entwine Bridge Pass to his beloved Cerulia. Someday, I swear I will return to you.
Until that day, I swear I will wait for you.
So either she dies or she doesn't
World
wait.
Subduing Benevodons
One of two
alone?
things.
We've had a hard enough time in a group.
I'm saved. They can't recast me now, but I better practice some more before curtain call.
Remember getting recast
You
being
have
his
my
biggest fear?
gratitude.
We're
What are you
lucky the
missing,
Lumina
Yoke?
Lantern works so fast.
There is a bright future for this fellowship of actors yet.
Now that we've gotten the hang of it, let's use the lantern on the troop leader one more time.
Agreed. Back into the theater we go.
Alright, back we go.
We gotta get the troop leader to remember her part.
Too
She
late?
should be on stage. Time to bust out the Lumina Lantern one more time.
Oh, they're here. Just great. The actors are spoiling the whole story. I don't know if it's even worth watching now. Oh, Julie. Oh, welcome back, Yoke. Welcome back. You think you would be dead to the world and wait for your time out? I don't know what I would do, to be honest. It's hard to
If it
say.
isn't the arms. Thank you for assisting our actors with their warm-ups.
Is everyone accounted for?
Well, there is one minor hiccup. Our troop leader is nowhere to be found. Can you help us search for her?
Oh, this is terrible! Horrifying!
What? Did something happen to our leader?
No, not her! Look at the sky! What is to become of us all?
Oh, no! What's going on?
The sky's pretty. What are they talking about?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
What's
Take
wrong
cover
with the
here.
sky?
We'll check it out.
I'll come with you. The show cannot go on without our troop leader. I have to find her.
Stick close to us and don't go looking for trouble.
I think it's a bad idea if he comes. Why is he coming? It's gotta be a plot thing, right?
No, not the sky.
Oh. It's our alm
Wait a
of
second.
the darkness.
What are you doing here?
My investigations in Lagrazzo have concluded. I did say that I would meet up with you when I was finished, did I not? Please note that I do not bring glad tidings, however. I observed a peculiarly dense concentration of mana power flowing toward none other than the Temple of Wendel. The Temple of Wendel, as I'm sure you know, was once a sacred place of pilgrimage in the days of VODS. The elemental power of darkness, namely knowledge, and that of light, the thirst for truth, have always been intertwined.
That is very interesting. The power of darkness, namely knowledge, and that of light, the thirst for truth. I feel like sometimes it's funny that they paired the element of darkness with knowledge, because it's like sometimes I feel like the more that I know, the worse it is, you know? Like sometimes knowing nothing is better than knowing it all. And yeah, I think it's a really interesting comparison that they made there. Anyway,
Two halves
sorry.
of the same whole.
My
if
brain.
you will. For those with knowledge
I'll
are
shut up
wont
now.
to seek the truth. In the distant past, those learned people sought solace in Wendel.
Informative lecture, but we have other things to worry about. Namely, if that mana power is what I think it is.
Yes, as Julie has undoubtedly inferred, the Benevodon of Light has been released from her seal.
Figures. Always trust your roots.
Benevodon of Light? Oh dear. We must find our leader as soon as possible.
Delaphos? I had not accounted for this.
Oh, that's
this
why.
Gentleman is merely playing the part of the protagonist in Delaphos and Cerulia. But his Cerulia counterpart is nowhere to be found.
I did notice someone wearing peculiarly theatrical clothing, wandering off in that direction earlier.
Oh dear. Where could she have been going?
Why would she wander off on her own? I feel like that's such a strange
For a
thing.
moment, I mistook that man for Delaphos himself. A brilliant costume, that.
He wins the cosplay award.
Dear Delaphos, my heart is forever with you.
Is she okay?
I will wait for you always.
What did she say? I couldn't make it out. Maybe she's rehearsing?
I doubt it.
Beloved Delaphos, champion of the goddess and hero to the people. Do not bother with me. I am fine.
Are you?
She
Is
doesn't
that-
seem to know what she's doing.
We must keep a weather eye on her whereabouts.
Okay. Alligator boots? How did she know? I know, she's definitely gonna get frostbite. She's wearing sandals. Very sus. What are jack-o'-lanterns afraid of? I don't know. I don't know.
Dear Dalo, forgive them. Be at peace. Be a beacon of hope, my hero.
What?
This reminds me of when Palomina went off on her own in Tata.
Oh yeah, that's
How far is our
right. I
ship
forgot
we are
about that.
planning to go? It could be dangerous.
Dalo, please, stop.
Wait, don't go that way. Cerulia, you must escape from this battlefield of sorrow. I will sacrifice my arm, my battalion, anything to save you.
Dalo, I will wait for always. Huh? What are you doing?
You were not in your right mind. I only meant to stop you.
Why am I here, of all places?
Because you came here. What do you
don't
mean?
remember?
What a weirdo.
There is a chance that your consciousness was corrupted by an outside force. I myself was once over.
Uh-oh. Chat? Can you still see me? Chat? Can you still see me? I just got an alert that said OBS is disconnecting. Nobody's answering me, so I feel like you can't see me. Hello? Oh boy. Okay. OBS reconnection successful. Can you guys see me? Hello? Chat? What the fuck? Can you guys refresh? I don't know what just happened. My OBS said it disconnected and I was really confused. So I was trying to open my own channel to see what happened. Did it just give you guys this screen or did it totally like stop me? Alex, thank you very, very much for the resub. I really appreciate that for 27 months.
27 months, let's go. Marissa Confetti, Marissa Rave.
Why did that happen? That's so weird. I have 0 drop frames, so I just don't really know what happened. I got a little notification that just said OBS disconnected. But you can see me now. Yes, I'm here. Hopefully, now. If you can't see me, please refresh. Well, you probably couldn't even hear me say that. If the stream is broken, please refresh. There we go. Yeah, I have no drop frames. It must have been a Twitch thing. That's so strange. Okay, anyway, sorry to interrupt this beautiful cutscene. I'll pick it back up now that you can see me. Okay.
Or come in such a way.
Your conversation sounded like lines straight from your play. Was it rehearsed?
No, it was all ad-libbed. I just said what sounded right.
I can't even think straight. Oh, my head.
Hang on. Let's try the Lumina lantern.
I just said what sounded right? That seems strange, doesn't it?
No, nothing. I can't remember.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. This is what Lorimar's prophecy of destruction portends. The cause of this amnesia may be linked to the reactivation of the Benevodon of Light.
Oh, great.
Appropriate if the power of the elemental vessel stays the effects somewhat.
Oh, poop.
Light, like the moon, has power over the mind. If we can defeat the monster, everything should go back to normal.
Sounds like our only option is to stop the Benevodon then.
I shall leave the subjugation of our foe in your capable hands. Rest assured, I will see these performers back to the theater.
Thanks for your help, Aish.
How noble.
You literally do nothing.
You don't intend to grill them on this the second they're out of danger?
My, you are smarter than you look. I would be remiss in my duties as a scholar if I didn't document this incident thoroughly.
Let Aish do what he needs to. He's got his own priorities. We have to head to the Temple of Wendell.
My thoughts are with you, even when we are apart, my friends.
Yeah. Be careful.
All right. So now it's off to defeat the Benevodon.
Here, use this.
I'm assuming this will be either a dungeon or an area where we're fighting again, so...
Wendell, huh? Here we are. This place has been here since the time of Fadiel, right? The decor does have a certain nostalgia to it.
Was the world really that different back then?
Honestly, Sproutlings and spirits lived in a whole other realm, so I have no idea what you saps were up to. Never crossed my mind.
I see.
But now I wonder what people hope to gain by coming to places like this. I never cared about that kind of thing in the past. Other people's business was their own.
You've grown a lot over this journey, Jule.
A change of heart isn't a bad thing. My travels as a hired blade were what really opened my eyes to the world around me.
Thanks. I'll try not to let my newfound altruism go to my head.
Aha, so you were getting worried.
That's not what I said.
Like the truth seekers of old, our travels have brought us to this temple.
Okay, that's enough self-reflection. We have a Benevodon to defeat.
Right. We have a duty to the actors and to the future Alm of Light.
Temple of Wendell.
Odd that Aish had no...
We always have a Wendell in Mana Games? Oh, nice. Yeah, no, we're not ready for Christmas yet. Welcome back, Azure Lightning. Okay, yo, have a good one. Thanks so much for being here today.
Observing the Benevodon.
I think he was preoccupied with the actors and what happened to them.
I see. A stranger phenomenon.
Okay, now it gives me the tutorial. So, the light rays emitted by the Lumina Lantern can be bounced off reflectors and onto a prism to reveal a new path. The orientation of the reflectors can also be changed, allowing you to redirect the light to exactly the right point.
Superseding the interest in the first. That does sound like him.
There are platforms that are only visible when they are illuminated by light. That is bouncing off of a light reflector. If you think that you've reached a dead end, don't lose hope. A little reflected light may reveal a path that was hitherto invisible.
The spirit's strength.
Aha! The key is reflecting the light, so we can move forward.
It hurts my eyes a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Sure. Time to get more practice in with the elemental vessel.
Well, I'm glad that we could help, Mike. When walking on icy ground, your character will slip and slide, making them more difficult to control. You can attack or use moves in the frozen floors to shatter the ice. This will enable you to walk freely without gliding.
There's something supremely suspicious about this space ahead. We should pause with care.
I don't know if the attacks that I was using were also hitting the floor or not, but I guess so. It looks like they did.
Where are the real monsters at?
Don't say that about the puppies. Oh, there's a jackal pelt.
I failed. I wasn't by her side.
Huh? That voice. Can no one else hear it?
Luminous lanes are mechanisms activated by the Lumina Lantern. Press A in front of one to travel along it.
Hear us. To where have we been warped?
There we go. Oh, but I wanted that item though. Well, that's a little silly.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Okay, I'll try and go back before we go through there. I'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Leave that.
It is pulsating with power.
2.
Secured.
Okay, can I jump back across now? Don't think I will be able to, but I'm still gonna try. 1, 2. Ayah! Sorry, Palomina. I guess I should have taken the light route thing. But then it's so silly because I have to go all the way back to the start. It wouldn't let me interact with the other one, but...
To where have we been warped?
I should never have gone. I would never have left her side had I known.
Wait, there it is again.
Chat, is anybody else having issues with the stream again? Okay. Oh, nice, Rob. Okay, just wanted to double check. Wow, being stuck in a snowman state really sucks. I could use an item for that, but I was trying to avoid using items so early on. Yeah, I think Denny posted them in the Discord today. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad status.
We need to press on.
It is correctly calibrated.
Why does this one stay open?
Might we exchange these elsewhere?
It wants me to interact, but why?
It is correctly calibrated.
Oh, to continue forward. Okay, I see.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Detonator.
Thou, is something wrong? Stopping suddenly and looking around at nothing. I'm here if you need someone to talk to.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm just trying to be extra careful in here. I'm fine.
That was a little strange, wasn't it?
Guide us.
I'm just trying to be a little extra careful in here, he said. I haven't saved in a while, and my game is feeling a little bit laggy. Slightly concerned.
Delaphos had to travel the whole world to defeat the Benevodons.
All 8 by himself? I can't imagine me around those lines with
One rival remains.
I feel a little bit wiser.
Hear us. To where have we been warped?
No idea, Palomina. No idea. Oh, I probably should... Oh, never mind. I was like, I should probably pop a cookie, and then I realized I have them on. I'm just blind. Man, I used to be afraid of bunk beds. I remember my cousins had one, and I like went on top of it on like the upper bunk, and then I couldn't get down, and I was like really scared. And I've hated bunk beds since then.
Spirit realm look like this, Julie? The spirit realm looked more like Vertius, actually. But there were stone structures like this too. Brings back memories.
Secured. It is correctly calibrated.
Okay, hang on. I want to see what's happening over here too.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup. I will take this.
Okay, hang on.
Mana. I feel the spirit's favor. It is correctly calibrated.
I could try to go across. I don't know actually. The slime enemies? The ones down there? Hi Letitia, how's it going?
Might we exchange these elsewhere?
Wait, I had a bunk bed, and you know those play copters handcuff myself to the bed of the bunk bed on the post, and I was dangling off the side because I fell off. That sounds frightening. That is terrifying. I feel like I'm definitely missing stuff in here. How am I supposed to get up there? I don't think I could jump across that whole way. Am I supposed to jump from here? Oh, those are the... What? What the fuck? Why? Why? It invisible walled me there. That was rude.
I can still fight. This was our victory.
Yeah, I feel like the top bunk has always been scary. They didn't want me to cheese it. How the hell would I do it otherwise? They want me to... What way is it? Did I do any crazy kid things? Not that I can remember.
It is correctly calibrated.
Okay, but like now how do I gotta get back over there? I gotta go all the way over here again? Dark, thank you very much for the resub. I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, thank you.
It is correctly calibrated. It is correctly
I
calibrated.
guess I gotta go this way. No, I really don't think I did anything. I can't remember anything. Dark, thanks again so much for that resub. Thank you.
Maybe items and could this be?
You liked being a top bunk sleeper? Oh man, I cannot relate. I think it's because I'm afraid of heights. Just in general, like that's probably why I'm a scaredy cat. I know some people like to like fly and like
Let us ponder our next
jump out of planes and go on roller coasters, and I'm not that kind of person. I can't. The heights are too scary for me. This is definitely the fight, so I'm gonna have to pop a cookie again and refresh this. And then I think I gotta use probably... Whoops, what am I doing? Use. And then use on Palomina. Oh wait, and then also, I thought I had some stuff to put in here.
May this cultivate our connection.
Oh, I didn't realize
My bond
that.
with the spirit's virgins.
Wait a minute, I don't have these plot expansions yet. That is very interesting.
May this cultivate our connection.
I thought we were making some good progress through the game, and now I'm kind of thinking
On the right track.
there's still a lot to do.
My horizons have broadened. I'm on the right track. My horizons have broadened.
Okay, he's got all those.
Awesome. Keep it up. Just getting started. Awesome.
A hot air balloon? I feel like that could be interesting.
Just getting started.
I'm not really using the other chick right now, so I'm not gonna, or Julie, so I'm just gonna leave those for now, but... Oh, wait, I should actually save, because I did all that stuff.
Let us ponder our next.
Oh, thank you for... I must have missed the answer earlier. I'm so sorry, Aisling. Thank you. Thank you. I think I read the joke out loud, and I didn't see the response. Well, that's cute.
Wait, I mean, come on.
If it can't be reasoned with, we gotta fight.
Okay, we got Val with the fire element.
My gratitude.
I'm gonna use this. This man moved and dodged my attack. What a dick. How did I get the fire saber on me there?
How do we get rid of that stupid snowball?
Why isn't it using it? Wait, why doesn't that one work? I was trying to do it like at the boosted way. Oh, Val cast the sabers. Gotcha.
It is faltering from that fatal blow.
like step 1? Because like, aren't there 2 charges for it? I think that's how I'm confused. Because I press it again, but it just does the one. Oh, there we go. Okay. That is so broken. Like, that is so broken. Palomina knows she's the boss. Like, holy shit.
Deal with this thing on their pilgrimages? I doubt it. This whole trip is a little irregular.
Wow.
Guide us. To where have we been warped?
To where?
All I wanted. It was all I wanted in life.
All I
and
wanted.
yet,
He sounds like he's in pain.
Yeah,
Like
he's
the memories
upset.
are
Oh.
Gratitude.
My thanks.
Oh, is that all?
Don't mock them, Palomina. They'll come back with a vengeance, and then we're gonna be in trouble.
Manifest. It is pulsating.
If the light passes through, the floor appears?
I think the floor's there the whole time. We just can't make it out.
Light leads the way to truth in all things, you might say.
Oh,
including
yes.
the floor.
Including the floor.
There is something supremely suspicious about the space ahead.
I think that I missed a blue thing I could have interacted with back there.
I saw fit to fight at full force.
Unless I just haven't gotten there yet. I don't know if I'll be able to see it from here, but...
Val, you were touching your chest. You okay?
Yeah, it's probably nothing. It's just a bruise. Don't worry about me.
I think he's been acting weird since we got to Wendell, personally.
Yeah, they keep saying weird stuff about him. Okay, I'm not really using Karina yet, so I'm just gonna have that unlocked for now.
He thinks that we are not aware of his absent looks and far-off thoughts.
How am I gonna get this one? What is this one even? Oh, it's a chest. I definitely want that. Okay, so I just missed it. Should be able to jump and grab it, and then we'll continue forward.
Could this be?
Sort of things. We're not using that class right now, so... I mean... Was she watching my stream? How did she know that? Does Quick Mom watch the stream? Hold on, I gotta move.
It is correctly calibrated.
It is. Ashley,
Well, I'm gonna be sticking around until the end of the stream, and this isn't goodbye. I just wanted to take the time to thank you for the stream, Marissa. I'm glad to have spent some of my birthday with you and all of you in chat. Made my day feel less lonely. It's been a good day though, to be clear, and you never fail to make my...
Well, thank you very, very much for the bits and for being here today. I really appreciate it. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Do I have to go this way? Oh, they invisible walled me. That's really rude. Oh my god. That's really mean. I don't know what happened there, but okay. You explained Twitch to her one day? Maybe she found us. But Ash Lightning, thank you very much for the bits. I really appreciate it.
It is correctly calibrated.
Is it though? It's literally calibrating into the wall.
It is correctly calibrated. It is correctly
It doesn't
calibrated.
stop though. How do I... Why would I want this? Like, I feel like I wouldn't want this. But I can't move that other one. Oops. Chad, I have to pee again. Give me a quick second. I'm just gonna leave this here and I'm gonna go really fast. I drank too much water today. It's been a little bit of a thirsty day today. It's not even Thursday. Be right back. Sorry, chat. I needed to empty the tank again. I was too full. Ow, my elbow! Oh, God. Oh, that really hurt. This puzzle was, like, making me so anxious. I was like, yeah, there's no way I can figure this out when I have to pee at the same time. I feel like there's something over that way, but I don't know. Is everything that I need in this room? Because I'm just going to press this one time. It doesn't stop.
Calibrated.
Like, does it just expect that I'm going to jump across? Because I feel like I don't think... Like, how do I get those? Oh, so I can just jump on it even though it's not lit up?
Gathered some grizzly syrup.
Oh, that's not what I expected. That is not what I expected.
I will take this.
Just one more look. One more smile.
What does Delafos mean?
No!
I'm all right. You're not giving away.
Listen, this is some BS.
I'm only just getting started. Bullseye.
My time has come.
I was reckless.
Here. Can't give up now.
The frigid cold makes my eyes...
Come on.
close of their own accord. This power.
It's the dragons that are doing it to me. I didn't realize. Oh my god.
You're mine. You're mine. Take this.
Thanks for being here, Mike. Have a great rest of your night. That was pretty rough.
I'll deal with this.
I have been summoned.
That status is literally the worst.
Thank you.
Because you just get stuck in it for so long and then they just kill you in it.
Guide us. We're so high up.
Are we above the clouds? Please tell me this is as high as we're gonna get.
You can see the path that leads ahead. There may be someone lying in wait.
It's very
Probably
pretty
the
here.
Benevolent.
Maybe I'll use the ones from my bag. I think I have the better ones. I'll do Miracle Cookie.
Illiphos, be wary of both, Val.
Right. We should prepare now before
Don't think I needed that. Wow, she's so cool the way she swings her scythe too. I love Palomina.
Champion of the goddess, enemy of my kin. Your truth from the past differs from what you find in the present. My hitherto eternal seal is broken. I would give my thanks.
Huh? She looks pretty cool, actually. Gotta say.
Deilophos! Give me Hina's...
Wait, Val. Something's not right.
Overflowing with power.
Very cool design.
This is the strength I remember. With such energy at my command, I will take my revenge on the goddess!
Okay, so something bad must have happened to Cerulia when he was gone, and he went on the journey for the goddess, so he's mad at the goddess. I get it. Makes sense.
Light is but a reflection of darkness. Shadows breed where light is strongest. Pray, where do you fall? I, Salafia, will be the judge.
Ooh, Salafia. I like that name.
We have so many questions!
After destroying her armor, you can employ the shade. I wasn't done reading that. Palamina's gonna fuck up this bitch.
Her protective mantle is nullifying our offensive. What tricky terrain!
Wait, see, that's not how I wanted to use that. It's really hard to trigger that crazy move, I find. Oh, fuck you.
Clothes of their own accord.
Okay, I'm still not using it correctly. Okay, I'll figure this out. Hold on.
Abandon hope.
Unleash your
Like, holy shit, anytime you use it, it's so OP! Like, that can't be right. But I love to use it. Oh, God.
You are not the goddess's chosen champion.
Or not?
Nor are you a hero of the people.
Why
Why
not?
then do you fight?
No. We want to make things better. Not because someone asked us to, but because we know that it's the right thing to do. Tell me, what made Deilophos change from a hero of legend into this? Do you know? The
I took the
character in
guess.
Deilophos and Cerulia had a mission.
Let's see if I'm right,
a
chat.
reason to take up the sword again and fight. He was the goddess's chosen champion. And a hero of the people. What happened to him?
He lost
Light
his love.
is a reflection of darkness. Utter devotion corrodes into vengeful resentment. You and he suffered the same pain.
Told you.
The same pain?
Told you.
Hina.
I do not bestow known truths upon mortals. Fate sees to it that what must be revealed is shown in due time. But I shall bear witness to your truth. To the end.
Okay.
Look, the light elemental.
Heyo! It's me, Lumina! And may I say kudos for getting Silafia to see reason? Impressive!
Thanks.
Lumina! It's been forever and a day!
That you, Julie? Glad to see you! I'd like to say I'm doing well, but I'm getting deja vu seeing Deilophos in the state. Looks like nothing's changed since the last time he attacked the goddess.
Oh, great.
Deilophos attacked her in that form? Why go to such lengths to hurt the goddess of mana?
We should warn her that her old buddy's back and looking for trouble, while we have the chance.
Do you think there's a way to seek an audience with the goddess when I take you all to the mana tree?
All this fuss and we still don't know why Deilophos is acting like this in the first place.
Guys, put two and two together.
Suffering the same pain that I am.
Yes, because you lost Hina and he lost Cerulia. Duh. Hello?
That is what the Benevodon said.
Yeah, it's gotta be a clue. Something to do with what sparked his need for revenge. I could feel it the further we went into the temple. Deilophos is in agony.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Perhaps the boundaries of your minds were breached in some way.
All we've got are theories. What I know for sure is that Deilophos is tormented by something. But no matter what his reasons, we have to stop Deilophos before he upends the whole world.
Sinzaro, thank you so much for the resub for 60 months. I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you, thank you.
That's the only way to know what really happened, and have a chance to get Hina's core stone back.
Look at you! Facing challenges head on, and finding the courage to go after the truth. You're lighting your own way. Okay, I've decided.
Fairy?
How can Val be an Alm and a Soul Guard?
Soul Guard Val, seeker of answers and truth. By the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Alm of Light.
Yeah, but that wasn't the same pilgrimage. I think that she was the Soul Guard on one pilgrimage and then afterwards got appointed the Alm of Earth. That's what I understood, unless I misunderstood that. I didn't think that it could be in the same pilgrimage.
Me?
And I guess maybe.
But Val's already got a job. Soul Guard.
See?
Those aren't mutually exclusive. Liza
Once.
was a Soul Guard once.
Once.
And then became the Alm of Earth.
Seeker of Truth. A suitable pseudonym. Val was willing to interrogate a Benevodon in order to better understand our quandary.
And Lumina does have a soft spot for you.
Of course I do.
Yeah, well, I guess they're not mutually exclusive. Is that the correct term?
Okay.
Well, now Val's gonna die too! Yay! Just add another one onto the death toll, chat.
I, Val the Soul Guard, accept my new position as the Alm of Light.
Lucky for us all, I'm pretty sure a Soul Guard who is also an Alm will have no problem convincing our guardian friend.
Convincing who?
Just wait, you'll see. Well, what are you waiting for? Go back to the town and let everyone know not to worry. They've got a new Alm of Light.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not going to be worried. Because no one else is going to die except for us. So, why would they be worried? You know what I mean?
We made it back to Teratio. Aisha's probably in the front of the theater.
Why is there another blue spot down there now? I had all the vessels before. I didn't think I missed. Oh, no, I actually don't know why there'd be another one there. Oh, yeah, I guess that would have made sense. Or it could have made sense, I should say. Yeah, there's another... I must have just missed it? Yeah, it's right here.
Let me see. This might be useful.
A fairy acorn. I see an item up there too, but I need to like parkour my way. Whoop. Parkour my way over there. There we go. Hi, Ryuki. How's it going? All right. Let's see what the actors have to say. Oh.
You've returned. I assume that means you've dealt with the Benevodon of Light?
Yes.
Oh, enough about that. The sky has cleared, and so have our heads.
We remember the
That's
entire
great.
script for Delafos and Cerulia. Now I'm sure that I can nail the part.
Out of courtesy, I refrained from asking anything about the final act until the alms returned. Might I inquire now?
Of course. Here it goes. Delafos and Cerulia, final act. The hero comes to the end of his long journey.
Okay.
With the power of the Mana Sword, Delafos managed to subdue all 8 of the Benevodons, earning him the title of legendary hero by all those he had saved.
Knowing that such awesome power should not be left in the hands of mortals, Delafos returned the sword to the goddess.
With the war ended and the Benevodon threat quelled, Delafos found he had no more need to fight. His duty was complete.
He returned home to his beloved Cerulia to live out the rest of his days in peace and tranquility. The end.
There. Now that that's settled, the show must go on. We have to
That
find
can't
our
be what
Alm of Light,
happened.
after all.
You'll see, Fairy. We'll put on a performance that knocks your wings off.
Wait, I, was actually named the Alm already. Sorry I didn't mention it.
What? Yep. Everyone, meet your new Alm of Light, Val.
It was back in Wendell after we beat the Benevodon.
A plot twist!
No one saw this coming.
Heyo! It's true. I made up my mind and Fairy already delivered the news.
Lumina?
But then, what about our show? If we don't need to perform in order to decide on the Alm, what will we tell our patrons? They're expecting a big reveal. It's all there in the playbill. How anticlimactic.
Wow, we ruined their whole
I get it
production.
now. The townsfolk look forward to this play every 4 years, like Windan and Longren. The performers take pride in summoning the fairy.
That's
Well,
kinda
you know,
sad.
things just kind of worked out differently this time. Delafos, not this guy, but the real one, forced my hand.
Troop leader, I have an idea that would make this the biggest show of our lives. A special performance.
Special how?
We add a 5th act featuring the Alm of Light. Then we have a scene where Val leaves for the Mana Tree. It'll connect the story of the past to current events.
You want me to act?
Not a speaking role, just a guest appearance. Maybe swing your sword around. You know, play up your alminess.
Do you want a part, Lumina? It is a once-in-a-4-year chance to give the people what they want.
My time has come! I've always wanted to be a star! I was made for the stage, baby!
It's a deal! The rest of the alms can sit in the reserved seating to watch the show.
Oh, wait a minute. I never agreed to any of this.
Thank you for your patience. Without further ado, Teratio presents Delafos and Cerulia.
Okay, let's see Val's acting skills. Chat. Everybody's happy!
Val, this was our best year yet. I'm honored that we could see you off on your journey to the Mana Tree in our own way.
And I think I speak for all of Lorimar when I say, we're counting on you. Stay safe.
Cute. Ramco's doing a little dance in the front there. That was cute too.
Oh, such a thrilling theatrical. I have never been more moved by a melodrama.
Fairy attends this performance for every pilgrimage, huh? She really steals the show.
Now then, all the alms are accounted for. Shall we be off to the Tree of Mana? As for myself, I have said my goodbyes to my colleagues in Lagrazzo. I am prepared to fulfill my duty.
About that, before we sacrifice anything, we have to ask for an audience with the Mana Goddess. She's gotta know some way to stop Delafos.
Ah, yes. You cannot leave Delafos unchecked.
No.
May I ask what makes you think the goddess can assist?
Delafos seeks revenge, and his target is the Mana Goddess. She's in grave danger.
Plus, he's looking pretty bizarre these days now that his power is returning.
There you have it. First and foremost, we have to talk to the goddess.
If that is the consensus of the group, I have no objection. Though I find your lack of enthusiasm curious.
Enthusiasm?
Why am I not surprised? You do realize that no person has been simultaneously chosen as both the Soul Guard and Alm of Light in all recorded history, do you not? And yet, you continue on as though you're unfazed by this unprecedented phenomenon. Val, may I request an interview so that I might write down your thoughts for posterity?
Maybe later, yeah? I know that being named an Alm is rare under any circumstances, but I'm still just me. I don't feel any different. All that's changed is the goal at the end of my journey. What I know in my heart needs to be done. With Delafos still out there, this pilgrimage will be the hardest that any Alm has had to deal with, probably ever. But I'm still here. And I'm still your soul guard. And I won't let anything happen to any of you.
Of course.
Understood.
Protector to the last, I see. Your resolve is evident in both word and action. Admirable.
I'm rooting for you all! Go get 'em!
Off to the sanctuary to meet with the goddess of mana at last.
There are side quests to pick up here. Hello, I do believe you were the one appointed to be the Alm of Light. In that case, I'm sure that you can help me out with this predicament. Have you heard of a monster called a blustergas? They're a rather troublesome bunch. They'll float into town and freeze the ground, all in the name of causing as much mischief as they can. You see, all these poor people slipping around and taking tumbles. We need to drive the blustergases out somehow, but they're just clouds. Weapons barely even leave a mark. But this shouldn't pose a problem to you, Alm of Light. Forgive me for being so forward, but please go to Wendell and get rid of those obnoxious blustergases. A blustergas. They were pretty annoying, actually. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't really notice that. I really let that whole, like, romance plot go over my head.
Oh.
Excuse me, you're the Alm of Light, correct? This should mean he's capable of fighting off a couple of monsters and finding it for me. Oh, I beg your pardon. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ruka. I'm an actress from Teratio. I actually wanted to ask a favor of you if you don't mind. You see, I was looking for somewhere to rehearse my lines for an upcoming play, but the only quiet place I could find was the temple. So I snuck in and began to warm up with some enunciation drills, but I startled a pack of jackals in the process, and they started chasing after me. I ran out of the temple in a panic, but it was only later that I realized I'd lost one of my earrings. It must have fallen out while I was making that mad dash for the exit, but I'm too scared to go back to Wendell and look for it. So that's why I wanted to ask if you could go to the Temple of Wendell for me and see if you can find my lost earring. There's a chance those jackals took it deep into the temple with them. They can be vindictive like that. If it makes any difference, my grandmother gave me the earrings before she passed away. I cherish them more than anything. Please, I have no one else to turn to. Karina and Jule. No! Jule sucks. Karina's a little snooty too, but meh. I started noticing after the Benevolent Darkness, maybe I'm coping. Copium. It's copium. No, I don't know. They did hint it. They did hint it a couple times. They did. Hey, Spitzy, how's it going? No, Val's with... No! Hina, she's gonna come back, guys. Come on. Yeah, Jule is old. That's actually so true. He's like majorly old. He's thousands of years old, right? She will come back to die again? Now we're just being negative Nancy's. It seems that one of the quest markers is in this room.
There is something supremely suspicious.
I think we need to kill jackals for another quest. I missed something? What did I miss?
One more.
The bridge inside here? The bridge in here? I did. Oh, I did. Wow. What a sneaky little bastard hanging off the edge like that. I really am bad about there is like an audible sound that it makes and I never hear it. Damn. there should be another marker coming up somewhere. I gotta go.
To where have we been warped?
It sounds like a squeegee, honestly. To me, that's what it sounds like. Oh, hello? I got stuck. Hey, more jackals. He asked deep questions? Like in the diary, you mean? Hello? The fight's over, let me go! There's a fancy looking earring on the ground. Oh.
Secured.
Hand over the earring. That's all the way back over there. And the bluster gases are in here. It's a relief to find light in the darkness, but if it's too bright, the light might hurt your eyes. You can't see if it's too dark or too bright. Balance is the key. As you can see, my spines are spread evenly across my body. It's kind of the same thing. Don't believe me? Go ahead and count them. I don't think I want to count them, sir. Oh my god, I gotta do all this again. Where are the other meridians?
There is much about the world that I do not yet know.
Maybe it's the middle one?
I will take this.
Ashley, thanks very much
Or
for
I
the
will pay
100
to
bits. I
cover
really
your Carl
appreciate
fat.
it.
I will pay dearly. Marissa Rage.
It does suck for backtracking. I don't see where like the yeah, what you know what I'm trying to say. I can't see where they are.
There is much about the world that I do not yet know.
They're not marked, and I don't really remember where I thought them. But you know what? I'll probably wrap it up here for today, and then tomorrow when we start fresh, I will find them in here, just because it's annoying to backtrack in here, and I know I'm gonna get irritated. So